last week every time.
Yeah, so speaking of what happened last time, I just have written down, go over what happened last time. So...
We released the giant, right?
Yeah, the big
got out of the ship.
Yep.
He came flying through.
Yep.
That's a big plot point.
I flew down as a raven, got it out. You guys were like still debating what to do. Mm-hmm. And I was like, get out of the way. Let's get back on the ship.
Oh,
we untied him.
Last time was Jacques LeBalls.
Oh, Jacques LeBalls. That's right. Okay.
The chicken.
I'm sitting going, I don't remember.
You and I untied the giant. I forget what, I think.
No.
I
was a raven.
I know. And then
it busted through the top thing.
I had a spicy side quest to lure a monster talker. Turned out to be a sentient chicken. Mm-hmm. Who now resides most of the time on my head.
Yeah, he has to be carried because he can't walk because his balls are too big. You guys freed King Hekaton, a storm giant, and he busted out of that ship and then it sunk and you guys got away on your airship.
Yes.
Jarlaxle went down with his broken ship.
Smoking a cig, though.
Smoking a cig.
Which means you know he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Going down in the ocean.
So,
we're on your
airship. Seems like
airship.
a waste of a cigarette.
I don't know how high it flies.
It's going to get wet right away. Sorry.
So wet. Oh, you're fine. I was saying we're on the airship for sure, so I was like, I should probably get a map of one, just in case we need it. I don't know if the main deck, that bottom area, looks like that, because it was a casino, and that looks like a bunch of individual rooms.
That's where we ended, though?
Yeah, you guys were just
kind of
floating.
Went back to pen 15. No?
I think we just left off there.
Okay.
So you have this Storm Giant King on board. I guess the big question is, what do you guys want to do next?
Enslave the giant.
Remind me, like,
we got
the giant, just said thank you and then left?
No, he said he would defend us or help us or something like that happened.
Let me see.
He was like, I will always be in your debt or something like that.
So we're in Exodus.
He said he was going to pay us like $1 million gold.
No, really, I think he said it.
We're in Exodus from the ship on our airship, right?
We're flying away.
This is the aftermath.
Yeah, you guys
dock it and go back to pen 15.
I don't know how high it flies, like 100 feet over the water, whatever an airship would fly at.
I don't know, I've never seen an airship.
Wherever the wind wants to take us, we're a giant balloon.
You guys
is it more than a balloon?
What do you know about airships?
harder
The
than
500,000 gold sunk, right, with the wreckage of their boat. So that's gone. Oh, King Hekaton did say, and now we go to war.
That kind of was. See? That was close.
I'm not on your side or help you, because we're going to war.
He's going to help us go to war.
No, he's going to war.
He was already in war with other giants, right?
That whole plot seems a little bit too epic.
Do you think it was a royal we?
It's way too epic right now.
Was it a royal we? He just means
I want to go back to...
We got to go back to pen 15 and kind of just regroup.
There's a lot of questions.
And just spitball other ideas that maybe doesn't take us into the midst of a giant war.
Yeah, maybe. That might be the best.
This is why I leave it open-ended. I just write, talk about what happened last time.
Let's dock the airship somewhere safe. Take the teleporter to pen 15.
Over there.
What are you doing?
What?
Are you leveling up?
He's doing calculus.
I'm just looking.
Silently.
I'm sorry. I'm really excited because
Defying the laws of gravity over there.
for my domain, I can turn invisible.
Okay.
Oh, that's big.
Once a day?
Now it's fine.
Once a day, yeah.
Once a day.
For your what? Your main?
So for my domain, for like a cleric, I'm the trickery domain,
There's
and at level 6, I can just turn.
There's a
invisible.
spot.
Always one.
Over it.
All right.
for one
Could
turn.
made it just like
That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
It's 2x2 grid penis. Yeah, so whatever you guys want
John
to do is up to you. You can talk to King Hekaton if you want to. You can
How do we do that?
Is that a backup?
Just speak verbally to him.
No,
He's
that's
on
the Michelin
board.
man.
He's on our ship?
That's the Michelin man.
I thought
You
he's
have
just like
post-wedding swollen
going
feet.
to war.
He was on
Why
the
your penis
airship.
should not
When
be
he said
shoulder
now we go to war, he just floats off on our airship?
He was on the airship with you, yeah.
I guess.
What's post honeymoon? That's what I want to know. What it looks like.
What post honeymoon looks like? Oh, we can get creative.
Oh,
That's
I said that's the
post-wedding.
Michelin man. That's not.
Post wedding.
That's an
swollen feet.
astronaut.
You know what happens like if you leave a hot dog in the microwave too long?
Yeah.
Burst,
It just starts to crack and burst.
cracks in weird spots and gets kind of like brown.
Post honeymoon is like.
There's just no balls.
There's nothing left. That's all I got.
That's like what it looks like when a kid tries to make gingerbread cookies. And it just there it is.
Pardon. Yep. And that's tonight's theme.
Gingerbread cookie penis hot dog microwave.
These are my gingerbread honeymoon penis cookies.
That'll be the name of the episode. Yeah, so whatever you guys would like to do is up to you. Now, I will say that as a gift for saving Hecaton, he has offered to impart you with the gift of the Storm Giants, should you choose it.
Yes, 100%.
And when he sees that,
Only one of us can have it though, and it's me.
No.
he pulls out, he has a
Who's the
little...
decisionist?
It's me.
He has a little satchel that he takes off his hip. I also have a picture of him if you guys want to see him.
See, even back in these times, hip packs were cool.
Why, how's this?
Yeah.
Do you think this is in the past?
Yeah.
I'll flip this around so it's more just...
I don't know.
Is this currently happening?
This is a parallel universe.
So this is King Hecaton. That's what a storm giant looks like. He's really like...
Wow, this
How tall is
guy's
this? Can I get a
epic.
scale?
He's 25 feet.
Okay.
This guy's epic.
So we need a big
Chromatic,
table.
though.
So he's big.
And you're saying he has like a fanny pack.
This guy comes across very King of the Dead.
And it says
tribe.
tribe.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's like the art style, if he's like really just like shimmery looking.
No, the army Aragorn leads out from under the mountain.
Yeah.
Well, storm. I don't know.
They're like
sky,
pirate
blue,
people.
clouds. Right.
Go on.
Maybe they're just all very sad.
You guys do know, as you've been flying with
Try to
him, that
see him.
the stronghold of his people is beneath the sea. So they're like the underwater.
Sea giants.
They're the underwater people, but they're called storm giants, but they live underwater. So he has his fanny pack just like that. He takes it out and
Well, hi.
he starts arranging these tools, and it looks like little needles. And then he has some sort of weird aquatic, like steampunk-looking gun. And
He has a
little,
gun?
He's little, like a little
A ray gun?
inky gun, and then
Alien
there's
gun?
all these little bottles of what look like ink that he lays out.
Hot lunch?
Squid ink.
It's just ink. You're not sure.
Can I ask him to elaborate on what the power of the...
I think he's already gone. He just gave it to us.
No, he's still here. He's laying all this out after
Oh.
we said, "Do you want the gift of the storm giants?"
Can
Is
we,
that one of these guns?
Can we establish if he's standing on one side of the ship or the other? Because like in my mind, we're doing like a...
No, in
'cause
my
he's
mind,
like on the,
he's
he's
just
on the back of
holding
the
it.
ship, and it's just kind of like...
Are we trying to balance the
yeah,
ship
we're trying
out?
to balance the ship right now.
I thought myself would be in more of like a Merry and Pippin on Treebeard situation. Like I'm just kind of sitting on his shoulder.
I just picture
chatting.
him just like kind of holding it.
Holding the ship?
He's a huge thing, and
He's
we're
bigger than the ship?
No, I think
No.
he fits. This was a problem last time.
How big's the ship?
I think he fits snugly, but he fits in like in the one hole, so there's got to be room
It's
around.
bigger than
One
it says
square is
on
5
the
feet.
map.
Barely 25 feet.
Let's say.
Listen,
each
you're gonna
square
have to lay down some plot armor. Stat.
is- Let's go. These squares
That's
are
45 feet long.
10 feet. Let's say they're 10-foot square, so however long the ship is. He fits on the front
Look
somewhere.
at how high.
He's like
So
Was he
25
just
feet.
laying down? No, the ship.
He's just kind of sitting. I picture him like
I
sitting.
picture him like
in the
Gandalf
front.
in, the Shire. He walks in and he just
Yeah. it-
fits, but he's
right.
crunched.
No,
Yeah.
you're talking like Hagrid, Harry Potter.
Yeah, this guy's
Also
like
talking
way bigger
Gandalf,
than
he hits his head on the...
No, that's just like
Like,
tall guys.
If
That's
this
just
is
tall
it,
guy.
It's a hobbit too, but I'm just saying in...
he's like up
Perspective.
here. Right?
Okay,
If
yeah.
He's like sitting.
These are the
like-
details that we get hung up on, guys.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely not super comfortable.
Listen, I don't
Yeah.
proceed until the
So
storm
like right
giant is
now, like the
proportional.
water's like skimming.
I'm still caught up on the
really
underwater
flying.
people. Like, was that one of the names up? Like when they first got together, they're like, okay, the first order of business is to figure out what we call ourselves, and like someone's like underwater people.
Who are they? What
That's
is
the
that?
storm giants. They live
The storm
underwater.
giants, they're the
Yeah.
underwater people. But
They
was
look-
that like on the dock, like during that conversation?
Who? Storm giants? Live
Storm
underwater?
giants live underwater.
Who said so?
The DM.
The DM.
If you pay attention
Dungeon Master's
to anything
Guide, official
that has happened in the
publication.
last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Their
I
stronghold
would like to
is a city
receive-
beneath the sea.
Okay, so
I
the
don't
first
think
thing I'm
there's a
going to
whole lot
say
of
is
I want to receive his blessing.
Hecaton,
Yes.
Officially.
king of the storm giants.
That's why I said
Elaborate
squinting
more on your
Makes
underwater
more sense. They live
home.
underwater. It's splitting. See where I'm going with this, guys?
I'm saying, I shall receive your hot lunch.
He says, excellent. And he brings out another device from his hip. And it's almost like this little like makeshift fold-out chair that you would kind of recline in, right? And then he starts hooking up his gun with these little tubes. He attaches a needle to the front. And he attaches the other end of this tube into one of the ink things. But before he puts it in the ink, he goes, I need you to roll a d10.
This guy just thinks I carry around D10s?
I don't think you won hot lunch from the storm.
You might
It'd be like someone emptying a
It'd be
mayonnaise
more like,
jar all
you
over
are
your
gonna
face.
It'd be like a
drown.
hot bucket.
It's like it's a fire hose.
Wait, is this a hot lunch situation, or are we getting the power of the storm giants, or are they one and the
It's a
same?
one and the same.
We'll get
He
Someone's
says-
got to take the hot lunch.
He also
one.
says, you got a 1?
I got
Okay.
a 1.
He also says,
That's not gonna be.
You're
what
dead.
kind of tattoo do you want and where do you want it?
Oh,
he gets
tramp
to pick
stamp,
that way?
100%. 100% tramp
Roll a
stamp.
D100.
As far as
I
what
think
the
like 5
tattoo
or
gives
lower,
him,
it's like
that
on
is
your
on the
face,
random
5 or
table.
higher, you
He
can
can
hide.
pick what it looks like and where it is.
It's honeymoon penis.
No,
On his neck.
We all
He's
get
gonna get a tattoo that says, I took hot lunch and all I got was a stupid tattoo.
I think if he rolls 5 or lower, it's on his forehead. I think we
Alright,
roll
I want
for
a
it.
tramp stamp. And I want it to be
It says
like
collector.
very ornate, like font.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I want it to say,
collector.
have you seen my shirt?
Okay, Lander, ornate tramp stamp. Have you seen my shirt?
Gothic font.
Yeah.
Not ornate. Okay. He begins inking you up with his magic gun. And you are imbued with the magic tattoo of absorbing. So let me relay what that means to you.
Yeah, apparently.
You absorb everything.
Everything.
Oh, you have to roll another d10.
Oh,
I'm really
oh.
sorry. Really, really sorry. We have one more random table to determine your fate.
4.
You have resistance to all force damage while this tattoo
Like
is
kinetic?
on your skin.
Kinetic? Is that what force would be
It's
considered?
just anytime there's like a specific attack that says force damage.
Yeah, something
you
that will
will-
push you away or something.
You will take half of that damage.
50%.
Yeah.
That's good against like Luke Skywalker's,
Yeah.
Darth Vader's.
If we come across any Skywalkers, I'm good.
Yeah. Who else wants a tattoo from Hecaton?
And we all get special abilities?
Can it
Yeah,
go
yeah.
in like a tasteful
Dude, he's got a
location?
tattoo
You
gun.
can- He said wherever you want.
This
Yeah,
is what
wherever
it looks
He
like.
picked the tramp
Except
stamp.
that it's got like a gear attached to it.
A little fart balloon.
I would like the blessing of the Storm Kings. And I'd like to have it on the inside of my forearms. So I
Oh.
Okay. Roll a d10. But if you get a 1, you have to re-roll.
It's a 1.
could. 7.
Okay. What would you like and where would you like it?
On his inner arm, he said. And what would you like?
I want the image of Lander Luckman getting hot lunched tattooed right here.
Okay.
I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I want it kind of crudely done. Like I just want just
Yeah.
Like
capture the moment.
Now, he starts tattooing your arm, right? And as he gets about halfway done, he stops and he looks at you. And then he kind of gestures down to your arm, where you can see half of his crude hot lunch tattoo. And you can also see that all of your veins have this weird purplish dark ichor flowing through them.
That's never a good thing.
Go on.
You're on.
you got icked.
That's no.
And he goes,
That's
this is
herpes.
unrelated to my tattoo, but
This is just a very natural disease.
are you aware that you have a
STD.
life-threatening curse?
Damn.
Does he? Have you?
That's what happens when
Do
you
we
try
forget
to...
about that?
Are we aware?
I don't know. Are we?
I'm not.
Did you
I mean,
have
I
something?
meet so many people. We do so many dangerous adventures.
History check?
He says,
Yeah.
have you ever been resurrected from the dead?
Yeah, I think you have.
Has
I
yeah.
think he was.
Did we do that?
Yes.
No, I don't
He
think we
was.
did. I think it was.
We did it with our roll.
There was a name change.
The
at one point.
D100.
Oh yeah,
We
your whole name
resurrected
changed. You
him.
were
Yes.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you got dead blood in you.
Yeah.
You do have dead blood.
That's purple blood, bro.
Is that going to make the tattoo
Is he gonna bleed?
not as crisp?
It won't affect my work.
Gosh darn it! Gosh darn it!
I'm still good.
I was hoping it was gonna like turn into his own face.
He says you need to seek healing or answers immediately.
Okay.
I'm afraid you don't have much time left.
Damn.
It may be a number of weeks.
That's okay. I can just build a new character.
You rolled a 7, so
Yes.
you get the Life Well tattoo. Now this tattoo is unique in that once it activates, it will fade from your skin. But the next time you are reduced to 0 hit points, you instead go to 1 hit point.
Well, that will help with my ichor running through my veins. So,
True.
I got a second
That
chance.
may help with a death curse, yeah.
Yeah. But it's only a one-time shot.
Yeah, so if you like essentially die, then that tattoo is gonna fade.
Okay. So the memory of your hot punch will not be there forever. Now I'm worried that he's gonna try to kill me.
Exactly. Now I have options.
Swell or Ram, do you guys want to get a tattoo?
Of course.
Let's roll it.
We're such copycats.
We all have to get him.
6.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait, I'm not to write this down.
Yeah, I gotta write. I'm trying to write mine down. I just don't remember how.
That's the one thing I like about mine. Mine's pretty easy. I don't have to write it down.
True.
I should be able to do that.
How do I edit this thing?
I just need to see.
John, this one's weird.
Oh. Okay. I'll allow it.
Well, first of all, the most important thing is what do you want? Where do you want it?
Like on my collarbone here, just Halia. Just tattooed across.
Okay, tasteful.
No regrets.
No.
No regret.
Well, yeah. No regrets from Halia. Halia. What's her name?
Oh, yeah.
It was Halia, right? Yeah.
Just give it your best go.
Just spell it 2 L's, 1 A, 2 I's. I don't care. Just I'll know. That's all that matters, right?
This one is a permanent tattoo.
Yeah, great.
While this tattoo is on your skin,
So everybody else is not permanent.
Well, he just said his fate.
some of these are.
Wasn't Halea a different character though for him?
No, that was me as McFive Fingers. This
Yeah.
is going, and we had a relationship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
No, I mean this is like this
Why
is
does
Chris
this-
Strahd.
why does
why
this
does
guy
why
come
would
on
Rand
back?
get that tattooed on his?
Oh yeah. Cause like all mine kind of are the same. Like I think we're all in different. I don't know.
It's like reincarnation.
I didn't even think
Yes.
about that. I just thought all my characters are the same character.
You might have read about her in a book.
You know? Yeah, my great great grandfather,
Yeah.
It's like a
Sticky McFive Fingers, was.
It's a famous bard song about this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's once was a maiden named Halia.
Halia.
Stone Mary Hollow.
Okay.
It's like getting Jolene tattooed right
Exactly. While you have this tattoo on your skin, you can write with your fingertip as if it were a pen that never runs out of ink.
What are you, fucking iPad?
And
That is awesome.
Here's the kicker.
Yeah, stylus on all fingers.
As an action, you can touch a piece of writing up to 1 page in length and speak a creature's name. The writing then becomes
Wait.
completely invisible to any creature other than the one you named.
This is freaking
Wait.
What?
the Marauder's map.
Yeah.
I can touch any paper. Speak whose name?
Whoever you want to be able
So
to
you
read
could
it.
be like Copper Millstone, and all of a sudden that entire page of writing is now completely invisible unless he looks at it.
Mm-hmm. But he has to solemnly swear that he is up to no good.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Okay,
I don't make the rules. It's all
I got it. Hope that comes in handy.
Mischief managed.
And then you have the ability to dispel that
Holy.
invisibility if you want to. Swell. Do you want a Storm Giant tag?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I want the dark mark on my forearm.
Okay, well I need you to roll a d10.
So unoriginal.
Yeah, way to go. Here, it's you. 9.
Gosh darn it.
Nine's that's gotta be the best one, right?
It's freaking nice.
That's what I was doing roulette. 9. Red 9. It's the best.
Is this your baseball number?
And my birth month, and yeah, there's a lot of reasons.
Okay, what tattoo did you want?
Dark mark, forearm. I want it to wriggle when Voldemort calls.
It's actually really appropriate for the thing you got. Dark Mark.
You.
Forearm. Swell. You are imbued with the Shadowfell brand tattoo.
Where'd you put it under, bro?
Now, the first buff you get from this, you already have. It's Dark Vision.
Wait, what we got?
Oh, I had to go to the edit on website, and then I put it in my description.
However, the big one you do get is called Shadowy Defense. When you take damage, this is a once per day thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you take damage, use a reaction to become completely insubstantial for a moment, having the damage you take.
Wait, what?
That word, like, is that the right word?
Become insubstantial for a moment.
Which means you mean nothing.
That's dark. Yeah, that feels
So yeah, is
depressing.
it a physical thing, an emotional thing?
You're
Yeah.
meaningless?
Does it mean like he just doesn't exist for a turn or something?
I'm assuming it basically means he becomes a ghost as a reaction.
That's what I was thinking.
This reaction cannot be used again until the next sunset.
Like, unaffected in any way, right? Insubstantial? Or does it mean he can do
Was this?
no damage in any way as well? Because he's insubstantial.
It says when you take damage as a reaction, you become insubstantial for a moment, and then you take half damage from whatever attack you got hit by.
I don't even know where to write this down.
Interesting.
Then you can't do it
Yeah,
again.
so
until-
hit the thing, the red, yeah, and then go to edit.
Yeah, no, I put it on my
there,
notes and I just wrote finger writing.
And then
That's perfect.
click the dice.
Yeah, I don't know
down
why
there,
it's called the
Not
Illuminator's
that-
tattoo,
that,
but I
yeah.
feel like that makes me think of like light bulbs.
And then
Finger
click
writing is
description.
Yeah, it should just say
and then
finger writing.
You can edit
Mm.
anywhere in there.
Nice.
Finger.
Finger. Level 5.
Took me a while to figure that out.
Ability.
Or maybe not. Those notes, not
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
Not
Yeah, I
really
did notes.
intuitive.
Notes.
This.
You're insubstantial.
Oh, yeah.
No one cared who you are until you took off the mask. It's like the opposite.
Okay, so that's already in there. All right, cool.
All right, so now that you guys are all tattooed up,
Can I get a second one?
no, you can't. He's all out of ink.
Okay.
He will bundle up his tattoo kit, and he takes out a little conch shell, and he says,
Lord of the Flies.
What is that thing called? Shadow block?
Boxing.
Shadowfell brand tattoo.
Just give you your own nickname so you remember.
You guys, you can add custom actions.
Yeah.
I'll figure that out in a month from now.
Try to auto-populate to Shadowfell Brandle.
That's my next character name. Shadowfell Randall.
Pickle kisses?
Pickle Kisses is me. Packs up his kit.
Yeah, where are the pickles?
And now, after all the tattoos
I
have
was
happened,
promised pickles.
ever since Copper's kind of become aware of his black, inky vein blood. Save this part.
Oh, I'm listening.
We still finishing that calculus.
My domain.
You can see that, and the rest of you notice now that like a lot of the veins in your body are becoming visible with whatever this is.
Oh my god.
Like we see purple going, like filling up his
Like
through
it
his
just
whole
seems
body.
like it's just like anywhere there's a vein, it's like becoming visible, even though you have.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Good contrast of color. All right.
Hey guys, I have a thought. Why don't we take the hot air balloon to, say, like to a town that has like a healer?
We'll go back to Pen 15.
No, I'm feeling fine.
Pen 15 has a.
I'm a little worried about my condition.
Oh, you!
If I get an erection, I might want to
Water
explode.
Waterdeep has a healer, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
right?
think we should probably head back there.
gotta
Do
tell
we
him.
need to return our storm giant friend to his buddies?
He says, "I have a way home." I was gonna say he packs up all his tattoo shit, and then he brings out a small conch shell that has these runes etched into it. He says, "I can just take this to go home."
Where do we get one of those?
What do the four of you intend to do, though, moving forward? Do any of you know
Reevaluate
why
my life.
that dark elf kidnapped you?
I don't know, but I think we need to
I don't know
go
why he
seeking some
kidnapped you.
retribution.
We haven't done a thing yet except get tattoos.
That could be the whole episode.
We were doing a job for him. I don't know why he kidnapped you, though.
Listen,
He stole the 500,000 from us.
Hecker man, where can I drop you off?
He doesn't need to drop off.
You're
Yeah,
coming
I
back.
He's a
to
conch shell.
You're coming back to the house?
Wait, are you saying?
Wait, you're not coming home with me?
Giant doesn't
You don't wanna
know
come
he was
home?
taken?
Yeah, he does not know why he was taken
Okay.
by Jarlaxle.
Now I understand.
He was also saying, Jones, that he produces a conch shell, and he says, I can use this to get home.
I want to know how he was taken, where he was taken from.
Did he tell us where is home? Good question.
Yeah.
Home is beneath the sea.
Under the sea.
Under
Under the sea.
And we've come full circle. So the storm giant
Yes.
from under the sea can teleport there with a conch shell. Sounds very Poseidon.
Yeah.
Sounds very
Okay.
Do you
Little
want to
Mermaid.
try them? No, seriously, but like how
Ursula.
where were you where were you captured at? Where were you like and who took you?
Maybe that's why he was smoking a cigarette as he was sinking to the bottom. Jarlaxle.
Given the
Because he didn't even care. He was going back down to get another giant.
and his other hand was just given the peace sign.
Short story he'll say is his wife, who is the queen, is very fascinated by the lives of the small people. And she had arranged a meeting with a group of them near a village where there was going to do some sort of like charitable work where the storm giants were going to help these people against hill giant attacks. And he said the last thing he remembers is meeting with these people, and then some sort of spell was cast, some shit went down, and the next thing he knew, he woke up on this boat, and his wife is gone, the queen.
His wife is gone.
Yeah, the queen was with him when he went to this
Yeah.
meeting, and then he wakes up on this ship. She's not on the ship, roofied, sore anus.
We gotta save your wife, bro.
Yeah, I think he needs to go back, check on his people, see if maybe if his wife is back there. If not, then we need to combine our forces, take out Jarlaxle, save his wife, get his treasure.
Yeah, I'm interested in
So
maybe
we'll-
what kinds of different legendary weapons he would keep at home under the sea.
If he's got a seashell that could teleport him anywhere
A
in the
seashell.
world,
There it
good.
is.
Seashell.
Seashell.
To the sea shore.
She sells to the Jersey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shore.
It's just the truth. We
Yeah, but we don't know. He doesn't
what
know
does
why
he
the
say
wife
about
was taken.
legendary weapons? I'm thinking maybe a two-handed sword for giants that could be wielded by a gnome strong enough.
You're asking him what does he know about like magic weapons and stuff like
Just in general.
that. I mean, he says
I'm clicking every dialogue option, scrounging for side quests.
whatever weapons they have, they're gonna be a bit big for you.
Damn.
And he doesn't.
We'll
wanna
cut
do
that part. We'll cut that part.
hey, are you height shaman?
I mean, he says. I mean, just look at me.
Look at all of
He's like, my
Look at
hands
this.
are bigger than your body.
My arms.
Yeah, but perhaps like a dagger to them would be a great weapon for a gnome. It might still be big.
Perhaps you can use this, and he takes
You
out a
hear
toothpick.
little Jacques LeBlanc.
Yeah, what's
He
up?
takes out his anal beads. And you just roll them down.
That's right.
Jacques LeBlanc says,
wash those first.
You're not gonna take this shit, are you? Make fun of his dick right now.
He's still got his freaking
He's
cock
just set
strapped
of
to his head.
balls on top of your head. The irony in that is just.
Eventually, you're gonna
yeah,
have to
fine.
like dry
I'll
your ears
say,
out.
don't-
You're gonna get like a moisture build
don't-
up. And
Don't assume what I can and cannot hold. I'm just asking you if you have potent
Under the sea.
weapons under the sea.
Why does it smell like cheese?
If we're going to war, I need a sword.
Is that part of the game or?
When you don't lift the scrotum and wash
From
the
under?
scat-
Yeah.
Special
Let
blend
me
of
do it. Come on,
Flamunda.
you want to play scatter? Come on, let's go. Come on.
What we should do, we gotta figure out why his wife it was taken. He doesn't know. If we just give him the address, we tell him to meet us at 10:15, whatever. Once he finds some information,
What, on our helipad?
That's what I was trying to figure
we
out.
have a teleporter right to 10:15.
Blow the whole house up. Does he fit inside a home?
That's what I was exactly
He
thinking.
can just, he's a gnome giant. He can find his way. We'll give him the address, he'll just find his way.
Yeah, but where's he gonna meet us?
Outside of it.
No.
He's gonna mess with us in Waterdeep if we have a gnome giant.
We need to
As our
build,
security guards.
we need to build a giant teleporter. We need to buy.
He can already be on here.
We need to expand the building
No,
out
we'll
to
just
the yard
lift a little
that can
roof.
receive giants
Sure.
via conch shell.
Yes. No.
We are receiving.
Is your conch shell one way?
We can park the airship outside his.
Well, that's a tether. That's a tether.
We can tether it to where he lives down in the ocean.
Yeah,
Because that way
airship
we can
floats
get back and
above our
forth.
thing.
Or we tell him we'll meet you in a week. He finds us. We all teleport back. He tells us what he knows.
Yeah, let's agree to
We
meet him
get-
in 2 days,
How do you get back?
so he can tell us what's going on with his.
We tether. It's tethered. It's staying stationary.
How does he get back from underwater?
He lives under. He swims up. He's a giant. I don't know. How else does he get out of the
Because
water?
we can
Ever?
teleport home, teleport back to our
breathe
ship,
water. He says,
and
"I
then
have
he'll
no
just come
problem
up and
breathing."
surface and be like, "Gosh."
Alright, if we told you to meet us in Waterdeep, and you conch shelled out of here to grab the legendary weapons, how do you meet us? Do you even know where Waterdeep is?
We would
He
tell
doesn't
him.
have to.
He doesn't have to, but we'd also just be like, hey, I live at 321 Colonial. Meet me there in 2 days.
No. The ship stays anchored above the ocean.
I know, he's saying something different. I was
Okay.
explaining that now.
Ram,
Yes.
explain to the giant where Waterdeep is.
No, I'm not. I'm saying we will teleport to Waterdeep. We'll keep the airship right here, right where we leave him.
Yeah, I gotta get some push-ups in.
So we go there, he goes under, he figures out where his wife is. We do whatever we have to do here, maybe, I don't know.
You're gonna leave this airship
Push-ups,
floating over the middle of the ocean with,
Tethered.
with nobody on it.
penis
Tethered.
ups. Yeah, tethered.
And guess what? We have a teleporter that takes us right back.
Yeah. Then
And we
back.
have storm giants watching over it.
We meet
We'll
him.
tell him to get a storm giant to watch it
in 2 days.
for 2 days,
This is
48
what we're
hours.
doing. This is what we're
I'm gonna
doing.
roll a d10.
No, that's what we're doing.
5.
So that he can find
I'm
information.
torn in both directions. A 5. So I'm not sure.
It's 5 or lower, because
No,
He
Oh, no,
says
there's
on
a
a
0
scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank the bravery of your team here?
3.
Yeah, probably like a 4 to 5.
If he's not included, it's one number. When he is included, it's another.
He brings us up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Stupidly though. Like,
many people.
There's a lot of times he might die with his decisions.
Many people talk about
Like I'm gonna float over this
my bravery.
floor of lava that falls inward.
I think though, as a group, we haven't really figured out our collective fighting style.
Right now, the giant's like, "Oh my god."
It's like, just get me out of here.
And I think that, that's
Fucking
where he like.
Tino.
I think that's where Swell
No,
does his
no,
job
no,
because he
we
runs
haven't
in there and
figured
takes
out our
charge. Where
fighting
like
style.
someone like me has to stay back and be more of a meta kind of thing. We haven't built up. We haven't worked on that yet.
Listen,
He's
we're,
like-
we're workshopping it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
That's it. Yeah, it's getting tighter all the
The
time.
giant just hears all of
We
this.
beat a dragon the other day.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
He will say, he says, I fear for the 4 of you because my wife foretold of the prophecy, or a death curse, would come to claim the lives.
Oh yeah, that's why we're going to
Small
Waterdeep to
folk.
heal him.
Oh yeah. Oops.
That's why we're going there. And
He
that's why
says,
the giant is
Claim the
his thing
lives
out.
of who?
Yeah.
All the small folk.
So we gotta
It's
get
a
him.
plague.
Define small folk.
Is it possible to use your magic conch maybe to blow a note into my anus that will get rid of the
Brown note?
Yeah,
The
You
ultimate
play-
brown note.
Or just play the brown note and I can eject the venom.
Eject everything.
Just projected everywhere.
We'll do some
Just
ayahuasca.
shoot it out the
That's what
backside.
we'll do, and just everything comes out
I don't
each
know.
way.
I mean, I'm a cleric. I should be able to heal myself, but clearly I know
This
nothing
is
about
above your
this.
power.
Can I make a history check to see if I know anything about this kind of a curse?
Sure.
And if he fails, can I just ask the giant? Hey.
Oh, you have advantage too because you're a cleric, so you know medicine shit.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's
16.
16.
That's pretty good.
Who are the small folk?
Everyone that's not a giant.
Especially
Is history intelligence? Or is this is a
It's everybody
this is
who's
a
not a
medicine
giant.
check, right? And medicine falls.
Well, you
under-
could do history, or you could do a medicine check. Yeah, if you're just trying to.
History's intelligence.
Right to the science of it.
Medicine.
So everybody's not a giant, right?
What is
Not
So
specifically
that's
gnomes.
wisdom is +4. That's a
Yeah,
20.
you think when a giant refers to the small folk, he means just all like non-giant.
All right. Well, I was a little bit
It's 20
offended
for-
by the use of the term in general.
A nat 20.
No, he didn't
No,
say
no,
tiny.
+4.
+4.
Yeah, you definitely think there is some curse happening to you specifically because of the fact that you've been resurrected previously.
Neither can live while the other one survives.
I've got a Horcrux inside me.
Can I ask a question or history check about something that might not even be part of this game?
Yeah, sure.
That was
What do
Weeks
you want
and-
to
Too, if a girl
weeks.
touches me.
No, weeks and weeks ago.
What do you want to talk about, John?
We were in the one house
Seriously,
and we were protecting the lady, and there was wolves in the backyard.
Not even penis.
Was that this
I
campaign?
like it swelling down.
No.
That
Yeah,
was not this
yeah,
campaign?
but it was like a dream.
That was a skooma fever dream that you got.
Oh, okay.
No, we did Curse of Strahd for like 3 weeks or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, never mind. So I was just asking. Cut that part. Thank you.
Resume.
Resume.
And action.
He says, I can propose an alternative plan that you may or may not choose to take, only if your bravery is a 7 or higher. He says, I can give you...
We
lot
said
about our
3
guns.
and 5 or something.
I'm a rock.
We were nowhere near
steady. I'm
7.
a rock steady 10, and there ain't no if, ands, or buts.
About it. He says, I can give you the coordinates to an ancient giant temple
Sword.
That's what I
far
wanted
to
to
the
ask.
north. He says, there you may or may not be able to contact the All-Father,
Oh. Keith
Who would heal him?
who has been known to provide
Heal power?
the answer to whatever questions you may have, up to 3. But the All-Father will answer them.
We would need to discuss these questions right now before we
Okay.
even get there.
I'm finding
In
a
a week from
legendary
now.
sword.
He
You
needs to
guys-
heal
you guys
his
can do-
death curse.
You guys can do whatever you
No.
want with the other 2. You can make that 2. That's fine.
You want him to die?
No,
We each
he
get
can just
3.
He can have number 2.
3 as a group.
Damn it.
You gotta make it kind of hard.
Alright, first one. Can I have more wishes?
But do I feel like this is like that I need this some kind of divine intervention to work this magic out of me now that I have some history now, or do I feel like there are probably
Cool, quick.
healers on within Faerun or wherever that know how to take care of a situation like this?
It's definitely bad, and as you think of it now, your hit point maximum is reduced by 10 hit points.
Son of a bitch, dude, this is escalating really.
So
quickly.
we need to go there quick and heal him before we get a
I
good
hear
sword.
hot lunch.
You know what
make
I'm-
it all better.
Yeah, and I look at this at the tattoo, and I'm hoping that with his magic it kind of animates, so I can replay it over and over in my
You can
head.
like press the one freckle,
And it's just
replay
not-
how it-
It's not making me as happy as it once did. So I realize I'm like, by the power of the DM,
I
I'm
hope
trying
it,
to
like,
tunnel us to this
puffs
chest.
his
You're
arms
dying.
right there.
You're dying?
Like the
I'm
face
dying.
just pusses.
Slowly, so we gotta get to this
We
coordinates.
need to go
Yeah.
get the sword, and then we need to get you revived.
What sword?
No, he's just asking a question.
Question?
His first question was to be, where's a great sword? Instead of, how do we heal
It's
Conquer?
not going to be where's the great sword. It's going to be
Yes, let's get the coordinates.
where's the Buster sword from Final Fantasy VII.
You'll probably end up with one of the swords from Breath of the Wild and it'll break within 5 hits.
I'm revising my
Sure.
tattoo. I'm going to shorten it to.
No,
Can't revise it.
need
I will make
shirt.
sure
I just want to shorten
the
it.
question is
Just
phrased appropriately.
But judging by
Got-
what's going
got
on,
shirt?
I think
Got
this is
shirt.
kind
Yeah,
of
got
shirt.
milk.
too like what we need to do.
Question
We may
mark.
go there.
Yeah.
No. Put it in the notes.
It will
Put
be
in
an
there.
option.
Got shirt.
Yes.
Have you seen my shirt?
So yes, let's get the coordinates and then go there. We all in agreement?
I'm
We kind of have
cool
to.
with
This
that.
guy's dying
I'm cool with
every
that.
time he asks.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm already down
What
to
are these coordinates?
176, 22, and 45.
1.
Count it.
We don't make it.
So we are on the.
We started sinking at that moment.
Hekaton uses his magic conch and he vanishes.
Hey, made it upstairs.
Now that he's gone.
Now the ship just starts floating
Now you're
up.
actually able
It's
to
actually airborne.
Oh wait, I need to go. I need to give you some food real quick. I gotta feed you stuff.
Oh, my bad. Go get a snack, pipe.
Well,
Yeah.
wintergreen.
I had to do that for Brody because he gets these moments where he won't go up the steps. So he'll go
Or
up the
pulling
steps
in
out back.
pouches.
Is it?
So I had to throw food out there,
Well, it's concentrated.
and then he'll go up the steps out back.
Then it is with long coat.
Poor dog.
Go ahead, throw some in.
Brody.
Just spit it. If you swallow it, you get sick. Don't worry about it.
What is it?
That's what I was.
He was smelling his wintergreen pouches.
Wacky tobacco.
Had to text Joyce and Alex today. I said, "Sorry guys, I lost your checks." Because those were the two guys that at like 9:30 came up to me and just handed me a check. Not like in a card or put it in a thing. I was like, "Thanks."
You just told him to throw it in the box.
I did. And they're like, "No, just here because we're leaving. Just take it." I was like, so I just threw it in whatever. I think I threw it in this. I don't know what pocket I threw it in. Couldn't find it. So I was like, "You guys might want to cancel those checks." And then I sent that, and then I found Joyce's today, but not Alex's. I was like, I don't know what you guys want to do now.
Dang.
But it also could have been because my check was off, and then 10 o'clock we were all like rushing, like
Yeah.
to get out of there
Yeah.
to make the bus.
Did you open your cards?
Yes, I saw your card. And she wrote every single thing down, so when we write thank you notes, we're gonna thank you for every single stupid thing you put in there. It was a penny. It was $6. It was his headshot or passport shot. It was $3. $3 for a Chick-fil-A card. He's not sure how much is on the Target or whatever card. I don't remember exactly.
Oh, no.
Oh, and Old Navy bucks till like June 6th or something. Him and Devers, and
That was it.
was it just you and Devers? I don't remember. I was like, Gabby, we don't have to say thank you to that. But she'll write one. So.
About to flip this around. All right, so your coordinates that you have been sailing to, is that what we're doing?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You sail all the way, way north to the spine of the world mountains until you find your exact coordinates, which take you to a place that looks like this. I'm going to try to rotate it so it's more like friendly.
It's good for me and Andy and bad for you.
So we don't have any random
Well, it
encounters
depends. Are we
along
going
the
this
way?
way or is this like downhill? What am I looking like here?
Yeah.
So you guys are like landing your airship
We're all-
here.
These are the pillars. I
Yes.
think.
We don't get attacked by... Can I have one of these?
Yeah, man.
Have you
guys
just
are
been
not
eating them?
attacked.
What?
So we're walking up here,
What?
pillars. These are caves or whatever these are. Looks like
Okay.
water in between.
Yeah, so you are at the entrance to this ancient giant temple. And as you approach, obviously everything is covered in snow. There are these 6 pillars that uphold this kind of entryway. You can see that each of the pillars is a depiction of one of the giant types. So you have like a stone giant holding a rock over his head.
What do you have?
Fire giants,
Lay down.
storm
You guys lay
giant,
down. Come on.
yada yada yada. And you can see that the wind has blown the snow down into this corridor beyond the pillars. What are all of your passive perception skills?
Who? All
Like
of us?
10.
Yeah, just everybody. If anybody is over a 14, let me know.
No way.
I am 17.
Woo! I don't know. How do you get? Every time I've ever made a character, they're always like 11 or 10.
Because passive perception
Oh,
like,
wow.
is
I got 10. Yeah, 10 again.
it's like 8 plus your
Maybe I'm just
wisdom.
never that kind of
proficiency
character.
bonus plus your wisdom score.
Perception.
Just 10 plus.
With
perception.
passive wisdom is perception,
Yeah.
All right.
but it's also insight. Yeah.
Copper Milkbone, you can see leading into this place there's a bunch of footprints, and it looks like human bare feet footprints through the snow.
Okay. But average size footprints. Human.
Yeah, like normal, like people-sized prints.
No one else can notice footprints in the snow. You need a 14 to notice
They're
that.
faint. You know. Not
Oh, so they might be made by elves.
Little tiny people, tinier than Andy or Swell.
What is the same size? Elves are actually huge.
Yeah, what's the footprint size of a gnome? Is it
Probably
like a hobbit? Because hobbits have big feet, even though they're short
It's
people.
like a women's 5.
Is that men 7?
How big are no
No,
feet?
it's
A
like
women's
a
5.
man-
Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
We write that down.
No. Yes.
Yes.
I should have from both
Yes.
house shoes, but I didn't.
See, there should be a D&D book of D&D, and it's just basically just an instructional video how to play D&D with all this fun facts kind of labeled in. Like a gnome, it's got like a woman's shoe size. As stated by Swell Lotus.
Helps you really understand your character.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do?
Well, are you gonna acknowledge these footprints to anyone?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it in kind of like an annoying kind of way. Like I'm gonna bend down, like I'm gonna rub my chin. Like I sense the presence of a human figure, barefoot. So this figure does not mind the cold. It doesn't have shoes. And I think a hobbit lay here.
Cold.
Yes, I let you guys know what I'm seeing, and I say, you know what? Where else are we gonna go? Came all this way. We might as well proceed keenly inside.
And then you lose 2 health points.
Do I lose 2 hands?
Yeah, I'll
You gonna call him this?
Dude, he's doing this 12, man.
Just the 4 of you. Do you want to have Jacques Balls with
Look at
you?
her.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. He gets a little harder to balance because of the cold.
He's gonna start dying.
You kind of feel the skin
open
around
it.
your head retract a little bit. I was gonna say it's toasty. Anyway,
Back to the
we're back. We're live. Standing on this cliff edge of this mountain, before the entrance to an ancient giant temple. You have seen footprints. Your airship is parked near the cookie cutter penis. Just where those.
Which
little
ways are
people
these footprints going? Up? In?
They're going in.
They're going in, but an important fact is they don't come from where you have come from. They seem to come out of the temple and head up this ledge way that goes up to the left.
Oh, that is a
That is
a good distinction.
one set?
There's multiple. Like you think it could have been a group of like 10 prints maybe.
But we don't see them coming back though.
I informed the
Like, it's
group
one way.
thusly
Yeah,
to
it's
say,
just a
look,
big-
we have
it's-
people going this way.
But they haven't come back though. So
Maybe they
we go
were
in first.
Or maybe they're also setting us up for an ambush. And
Yeah,
they
well,
go to the side, they let us come in, they let the snow that's falling cover their footprints, we sneak in, they come in behind us, and we get caught in the crossfire.
So you're wondering
I feel like we
if we're
can't.
being watched.
We can't show up to a temple and not go into a temple.
How are they gonna
Yeah.
know? Unless this giant who we saved his life is ambushing us.
Mm-hmm.
And if they left,
You can't
they left
assume
alive,
that
which
they're
is a
gonna-
good sign.
That's
He
fine.
gave us
I'm
this-
just saying, if we
this-
move inside,
this
maybe
coordinates.
if we have a warlock or whatever that can put something behind us that might alert us to any presence that might come up behind.
Who's
Well,
here?
you have that
the
visibility
Allfather?
thing, right?
The all
Well, I can turn invisible for a turn, but that's only me.
What was the new thing you just got?
That's
That was
right.
it.
It's
That,
got.
okay.
I do have the cloak of cloak of shadows where I can make a fog around us so that we can go and sneak around. But
we either go in or follow these footprints.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go in.
Yeah.
I'd say we go in. I think
Go
we
in?
need to be more decisive.
We're in.
Going in wet through the front.
Yep, and
Yeah.
not keenly.
Alright, I'm gonna just reveal a map. Don't get overwhelmed by the amount of rooms. Don't feel like you have to rush. Apologize in advance. Let me think of the
So that
best
wasn't
way.
waterway to cross in there?
No, it's not water. Let me just get
Just
here.
ice.
Oh man.
One square's 20 feet?
Why is there hentai on your screen?
What is this?
What do you mean?
It's someone just came up with tentacle porn. Wait, what?
What is this tentacle porn, dude?
What, you guys are into that?
It's on the rage.
Not this early in the week.
That's a Thursday night, Friday night kind of thing.
That's just like your characters, though, right? We're all our characters.
Yeah, obviously.
Octopuses, man.
Alright.
Plural?
That's really annoying. Okay. This was the right one.
Yeah, because here's the things.
Yeah, that's super fun. Yeah, look. I wonder what those big red T's are on a player map. Interesting. Glad they included that as a design decision.
Guys,
T for time to leave.
I'd be careful with those.
Okay, I take it back. We will proceed keenly.
I technically already said we didn't, so we probably just ran in.
True.
We go running in.
We're also...
You're not allowed to pay attention to anything else.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, don't metagame, dude.
Sorry.
Let me
So we're gonna walk in and I'm laughing because like Swell just told a really good joke.
Right. Well, I mean, ironically, if you have
Ram
passive
just
perception, which his is what is yours, like a 19?
His is a
17.
19. Passive.
17. My passive perception.
Your perception's a +7?
Yeah.
Gosh dang. Well, then you are able to see anyway that there are. So let me set the picture. This hallway is
We never had those wood things in here?
is very long. The ceilings are
Okay.
really high in here. These are 60-foot ceilings above you. You can see
the
that
ones I was-
on these sides of this hallway that leads towards
Either.
double. There's like a set of stairs and then a big set of doors at the far end. There's these ledges on your left and your right that are 20 feet off of the ground.
Is that what these ledges are? These
Yeah,
are
so
above us.
This is like
Okay.
a 20-foot raise up. You can kind of see that there's like these passages that are carved out on the left and right. That, you know.
But essentially, we just have like
A hallway.
a
Yeah,
hallway to
it's almost
kind of
just
walk
a big
through.
like trench.
Unless we can.
Lights.
It's 20 feet. You said to get up.
Yeah, 20 feet to get up onto these ledges. Yeah, so this is a giant's temple. So everything is kind of built for their scale. So everything's big.
You want
There's
to go
lights
for a
here to
ride
start.
as well?
It
What?
is
You want to go for a
lit
ride?
sort of in
one of us
the
throw you up on top of
entryway
that
as
ledge.
the kind of like
Outside
natural
light?
light
It's
kind
only
of
worked
spills
well
in.
before.
You have dark vision though. I think Landon's the only guy who doesn't have dark vision.
I'm not saying like we go and investigate all this, but as we make our way through, it might be nice to have someone with an eye up there.
Yeah, and as I said, if you have a passive PP of 14, you can see that there are in the ceiling. There's like two big holes that are rectangular in shape. That
Guys,
obviously you notice and you go, oh look, there's two big holes in the ceiling.
Yeah,
Okay.
Where there aren't any anywhere else.
we might want to like go quick to that section.
I like to turn into a raven.
Oh wait, then forget that we have that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, go-
Remember,
But that's not going to help all of you. I just want to
it's a
But Rand,
kind of
I
lead
know
the
what?
way as the
Go
eyes.
tell us what you can see like before we even move. Like, just go fly around.
Can I go up into those holes?
Like
Yeah.
we'll deal with these traps and we'll kind of manipulate.
See
them.
what they are. The holes.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, cut into the ceiling are these perfectly rectangular shapes where you can see that there are like stone slabs up in there.
All up
That,
in there.
you know, look like there's a slight gap between the walls. Like these things would be lowered or dropped. You're not sure.
Or drop.
But there's one in each of the gaps.
In each of these or out here somewhere?
Just these
In
big
each
keys.
of those
And I
holes.
never felt this way before.
And I imagine they were built to stop giants as opposed to human beings, so that might be an algae.
I think we just need to full sprint all the way down the hallway to the stairs.
I fly down here
Oh, good to point out, the
And-
squares on this map are 20
20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so
So this
So you
is
won't even be able to.
it's big.
One sprint is going to get you half
Yeah, but
to the next trap.
But we can
2,
do that.
4,
We can do a
6,
sprint.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18,
Yeah, I mean a dash
20,
would, like,
22, 24.
Yeah, if we use our action to dash, we can do the whole
40,
thing.
60.
Basically a football field. I mean,
But it could just
And
be
some of you
like
probably only have
a
20
cool
feet.
elevator.
could be a it could be an illusion.
That first. Never mind. Never mind.
Step of the wind. That's what I have.
I think that was him.
It wasn't me. It wasn't you.
Let me get some.
Let's get some
snowy-
crossbreeds in here.
Let's get some snowy ambiance.
maybe like a Polar Express.
Like,
soundtrack.
as I fly with the Raven,
Is that what you want?
like, what is all this? I don't. This is all. These aren't doors, I assume, because I don't see doors.
Oh, and by the way, guys,
It's a
there's a
raven.
bunch of like movies and DVDs and stuff like that in a box over there. If anybody wants anything,
Sorry, I'm trying to find the perfect like
if not,
zoom
I don't know what I would do with DVDs anymore.
I don't have
well, that's the problem. I think everyone's going digital.
I don't have any way of playing them.
Well, then maybe I'll take a look, because I still play TVs.
Help yourself. I'm just going to take them down to the library and donate them down there.
Yeah, so John, as I said, these are 20-foot raised ledges, and these are just little hallways that go back to a longer
Above the
connected
20
hallway. Same level. So this whole lighter shade is 20 feet above where you guys are, or where they are.
Yeah, something tells me we want to be there.
So I just want to like perch myself like up here
Yeah.
and look at these guys
Mm-hmm.
and call at them.
Caw!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is the coast clear?
Caw!
Which we don't know what that means. So we're just like,
I'm just gonna hustle. I dash
No, this
forward.
Okay.
all right, the little
I
guy
take his
dashes
I take
forward.
his
So
call.
dash is for you what?
Like 50 feet.
So right in the middle of the second trap.
20.
20, 40, 10 more feet would be
50 feet.
yeah, 50 feet.
Do you have to? You don't have to dash exactly 50 feet.
That's why dashes you move double.
You don't have to do
In
the
one
full double.
movement.
Just
Only
like you
if
don't
there's
have to
other things
walk.
happening.
Okay. Sure.
I would like to make as much forward progress as possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sim.
What is your thing? Like 30 feet?
My speed is
50.
25.
So you can move
Alright.
50.
Yeah. See, if you dash, you could go like to the middle or whatever. I don't know how far you want to go.
He said as far as possible.
I want to go up to the Raven.
All right. Well, I think where are you at, Raven? You're like back here.
I just
You're chilling.
was somewhere in the middle, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who he.
So he went as far as possible with his
I
dash.
think this is him. He's just up here, kind of chilling. I will point out. So, like I said, these are a large set of stairs that go up to two big doors that look like they just have a layer of like thick frost over them. They're just like a frozen with like a thin, maybe like a 3 to 4 inch layer of ice over them. So Swell dashes up to here, so now you kind of stop and you can see above you there's that big kind of foreboding gap with the big stone. The rest of you guys, what do you want to do?
Is it safe?
Dude, look at that kid.
I take a ready stance.
So when as Swell dashed through there, nothing happened.
No.
Nothing fell. All right, then I'm going to take a cue out of your book. I'm going to follow. I'm going to dash.
Yeah, so
I believe I have. 35 feet, so I can probably get through that if I do an action and a dash and a sprint, whatever. And I'll just bust through.
A jump, a skip, and a hop.
I also want to kind of know, do I still see these footprints in here? Or have they faded away? I mean, I know that they're in here, but like as we walk up the hallway, can I still see traces of them?
yeah, sort of. The map doesn't show it all, but there is snow that has like blown into here, and maybe like I don't know, like around this section is where the snow is kind of.
that's where it stopped.
It's
Okay.
clean, but even up to that point, you can see that there are some prints in the snow.
Okay.
What's the matter? You're doing your weird thing.
My walking speed's 45 feet. I'm just gonna I'm gonna casually walk.
Just cashmere it.
Are you
Yeah,
a
man.
cheetah? Lay down, bud.
What's up, Brody?
I'm not sure what it is, but something about D&D.
And then he dashed.
Doesn't sit well with him.
And he's up there.
Probably because the whole week it's just the two of us, and he's like, "Where's people?" And he's getting old.
Okay, yeah. So you guys have moved up. A couple of you are standing underneath the spooky gap in the ceiling.
Spooky gap in the ceiling.
Waiting.
Just in time for all of you to hear this loud bang that seems to hit against the back of these frozen doors at the far end of the hallway. And it kind of echoes around this big entryway that you are in.
These doors.
Yeah, you just
These
hear like a
doors.
loud bang.
These doors.
I've seen a lot of things, but I've seen a lot of things.
Okay. And I keep
So-
walking.
Can I? He can walk, but
So he's just
can I
walking,
fly
singing
up here?
these doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all on the same level as where you just were.
Yeah, but I just
Flat.
because I hear this noise, right?
Yeah.
So I want to fly up here, investigate. I don't know what. Maybe I run into 3 dots there. I don't know.
Yeah, let me tell you about them 3 dots, baby. So those are portcullises, so these long iron bars that sort of block off the rest of this hallway. But as you sit
But as a
there,
raven, I could probably fly through it, right?
you know what? You're gosh darn right, you probably could. So you can go through if you so choose. I can.
Because my point was to go around and try to see what was knocking or banging. That's all. So just into here. I don't want to go too far. You don't have to show everything.
What did you just walk in on?
I was flying.
Knocking boots.
So if you don't want to show everything, but
Are those money? Are those monies?
So it's not money. So when you go
safe
into,
ones.
you fly
That's
into
right here.
this. Yeah, you come into this obviously a humongous freaking chamber, right? The whole floor in here has a layer of ice on it. These big colorful shapes that you see, these are all just giant statue depictions of the different types of giants. In the middle, this is like a 90-foot statue in the middle. So this room is humongous, like really tall. You can't see what that statue is of, but all of the giant statues are sort of facing it with outstretched weapons, almost like they're offering to whatever that thing is. It wears a big,
And that's like a-
flowing
do
cape.
I?
Giant statues are like 10 feet.
They are 30 feet, and this thing is, like I said, what was it, 90?
These are all different types of giants. You said.
Yeah, they represent all the different types. So you have like a hill giant.
Do I notice that? Yeah, which one looks like the one that I saved?
Oh,
A storm
yeah,
giant.
one of them is a storm giant, but let me get to what really catches your eye.
Oh, okay.
So as I said, this whole room is coated in ice. When you kind of fly in, you hear another one of these loud bangs, and all of you hear it too. But you're able to see what it is. It looks like there are 3, maybe like adolescent frost giants in here, wearing skates, slapping a giant
skater douches.
stone, looks like a hockey puck against the wall.
The wall by the door.
Yeah.
They're slamming it towards the door.
Yeah, they're like hitting,
They're-
they're passing.
And
a
an
puck
adolescent
around.
giant is
Very horny.
10 feet, 5 feet.
16 feet tall.
So it's still pretty big. Raging.
yeah,
Raging
like with
the puck is big. I mean, you think if they were to hit you with a clean shot,
It's
it
3 of
would
them.
be really bad for you. Yeah. And they're all in here like whatever frost giants do. You know,
And they're getting pucks on net.
they're just
Yeah.
passing the puck around. They're just hitting it against this door. You can see there's like graffiti. Like some of the statues have like graffiti on them. There's a big thing on the wall that says
shit,
like
these are just a couple scoundrels.
it says like
This is an
locals
abandoned
only, and then it has like a drawing of a fire giant taking like a weird wiener up his butt.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
teenage stuff.
Couple dictations.
Some
Couple
couple
dictations.
easy skates.
All right. Before I'm gonna fly back eventually, but just one quick lap up high though, so maybe they don't see me
Yeah,
flying. Because
yeah.
who sees a raven flying around? Just to
Exactly.
Because you're
you know,
just
quick
an
overview
invisible
up high.
raven.
Check the
Yeah.
doors. Any like, can I see locks on them or what kind? Just like
Yep.
just a quick overview.
So the other
Wooden
doors,
steel doors.
it's hard to tell because they're all kind of covered in this coating of ice, including like the backside of this door, right? So kind of both sides of it are coated in like I don't know, like 3 inches of ice. It's just built up. This thing is an archway that has all these magical runes in it, and there's a shimmering veil. So not to add another fucking.
Can I, as I'm flying, can I tell this middle thing though? Because I know you said I couldn't tell what statue it was.
Yeah.
Is
So
this statue? Is it frozen?
no, it's just
Is that why it's
they're
blue?
all made of stone. I don't
Okay.
know why they have color on the map. This map blows. The large 90-foot statue, it almost looks like a faceless being. It's definitely like human-like. Like it could be a type of giant, maybe.
Do I feel my dark mark moving
But it's
at all?
so.
But I can't tell
large.
because it's so big.
Yeah, and it looks
With
like
my tiny raven eyes.
you know the hood stops short, and just wherever the face would be, it's just like smooth. Like there's no
Incomplete.
actual features.
Can I fly up to the face and just stare at it in its
Incomplete eye.
see if I
you're
just see
looking-
something?
It's just a smooth, like stone.
Can I give it a peck?
Yeah, you just That's stone.
I'm gonna fly back down then.
Yeah.
Into where all these guys are. I don't know where I was. But,
Yeah, we're all kind of like the base of the steps, I think, by this point.
well, you keep moving the map.
I know. It's hard.
It's fine. I think we're all like right around here. I think.
Yeah, they were moving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly back in. Land, turn back into Ram.
Mm-hmm.
Fill them all in. Guys, this door's frozen.
Nothing-
Everything in there is frozen.
Nothing came to fruition with the traps.
No. But this door, we gotta.
your phone?
I don't think this door. No, it's. He touches this thing and he makes noises.
That wasn't me.
It's Brett.
He.
It's something. They've done it each week so far. So I fill you guys all in. It's frozen. There are 6 statues in there. They're all reaching out to this thing. I can't tell what it is.
They have.
Someone try to open this door because it's frozen. We're gonna have to heat it up or something. I don't know.
All right.
Jones, why don't you try? Or Swell.
Let me check my kit.
Just try to open it. Maybe you can open it.
I push.
I'm
Strength
not
check.
opening a door.
Maybe it goes this way.
leads
Maybe you don't have to push.
giants.
Maybe you can pull.
I strength check and I go for fisticuffs. I want to try to crack the ice.
Why are we opening a door?
I want to shatter.
Let's think
Giants
about
are
this.
using
I wanna
as a
shatter-
hockey net.
I want to
We
shatter.
wanted to come in. Oh yeah. Oh,
Is
by
there
the
a
way,
way
there's,
we could set
there's
up
a couple
a
of
trap?
scoundrels in there playing hockey too. I forgot to mention that.
Oh my gosh!
I want to shatter the ice.
You can do so. Let me see. Oh, it's a strength check to shatter the ice, and it's quite hard.
I told you there's 3 giants in there, right? Playing hockey
How did you
with
forget?
a puck bigger than
Landers.
your head.
How did you forget that?
Can we get up?
Because he said it too
Set
long
up a
ago.
trap. Or maybe we
Like hard to
Open the
the degree if I
doors.
needed 20 of strength.
try to trick the
break
ice giants that are in there planning to come down. Let someone come behind them and lock
Why don't
doors
we just
behind
knock
them.
There's
on
no
the door?
behind them. Well, except for
This
him.
goes down. They could always beat on these doors, but I don't know if they can. It's 25 feet
But
up.
we have no way of going
Yeah.
anywhere except him.
Well, we got rope. We could. Well,
We got rope. We can like.
You can fly the rope up and
Well,
Listen,
yeah.
Papa don't
my
miss.
beak and
toss
just
it.
put it
No,
on
we can
something.
toss it
This
up.
is a
and-
strength check on the door.
All right.
Yeah, but you can't get past this.
That's an 18
but we
plus
can shoot at him from
3. That's a 21. I fisticuff the door.
You're able to break the ice.
People's
Now we're all dead.
Mm-hmm. If only I could do that at the bar.
And when you slam and you break it, you
I hate
hear
you so much.
you hear the skating noises stop behind
Break
the
the ice.
door.
The girl.
You hear
It's
some
stupid. That's why I said I hate
teenage
it.
ice giants saying something in their language to each other.
Yeah. I've already got rope up to like. Did you come down here and turn in?
Yeah, I told you that. This
Get back into raven forms. Get up there and let's
Yeah.
you.
I turn
you
around
can't?
I can only do
after
it
the
twice a day or something.
amazing feat
I
of
could.
shattering 4 to 5 inches of ice. I flex
Actually,
on
I don't
everybody
remember. I don't have
and I
it.
say,
I'm
nasty
saying turn into a
beats.
raven.
Once per day.
Not to be
Yeah, it is.
outdone.
Or once we're short rest or something.
You guys can go ahead.
I think it's for
Once per
short
day,
rest or
so
something.
My character's just gonna take a nap.
All right, so you're napping.
No.
He just said it.
No.
You flew down and you're standing
We
here
didn't set
telling
those traps
us.
off though, so if they chased us, maybe they wouldn't set the
I'm
traps off.
slowly backing up because you just told
It
me
might be a
about
trap for a
giants.
giant. Might be a trap for a giant.
Yeah, but why would they leave it, like leave their palace and hit their own trap?
It's like arming the house.
No, maybe they've never gone down this hall before.
They're adolescents.
They aren't supposed to be here.
Maybe
Yeah.
they were partying, right? They snuck in and they partied. And they're like a little, you know.
And they shot frost everywhere.
They were.
Or what you witnessed was a.
That's why it's all icy in there.
Or what you witnessed was an organized sport that might be televised.
When you finally realize it's the ice adolescents.
That could be some combination
Cold
of
lunch.
rollerball.
Well, he breaks it. What happens?
Yeah, we've had hot lunch.
So he broke. Did you open the door?
Now we've got ice.
No, I just broke the ice. I told you guys. You guys can now.
He broke the ice so we could open the door potentially.
Broke the ice. I flexed.
Yeah.
I said, "Not nasty beats. Not to be
All right.
outdone."
He breaks the door. He starts to nap or whatever he's doing.
Just like
Once
rest,
he
rest
breaks
against the wall,
that ice-
like a weary traveler.
Do we still hear them playing hockey? Are they still, or did they like?
Yeah, so as I was saying, when he breaks the ice, they stop playing hockey, and you can hear them speaking in like
Oh, yeah.
frost giant voices.
So we know that they're ice giants.
Correct.
I want to see if there's anything in my clericy background that knows that I can figure out if there's a weakness to ice giants.
Yeah,
and
fire.
in particular to into adolescent ice giants that we might be able to use to our benefit.
I got it. Go ahead.
That's a 4.
For your character, you're like, well, one weakness of an adolescent frost giant must be an adolescent female frost giant.
Okay.
You got this guy's self, right?
I do have disguise self,
You have to pour yourself out for a couple
but
rounds.
I can only take the form of someone my size.
How tall are you?
I'm a wood elf. I'm like 95
What else
tall.
are kind of tall, right?
And just pretend like
You're just a midget
yeah,
ice giant.
yeah.
Those exist. Obviously, right?
All right. I was
what are
hoping.
you doing? She's a fucking kid, Brad.
You don't know that. You lost your way. Where's mommy? Mommy giant. Mom.
You're now mom?
No.
All right,
No.
so I'll ask the question: can I disguise myself as a
Baby
very young
ice giant.
ice giant?
Yes.
You allow it?
Okay. Now what? Well,
I'm lost.
I think there's no benefit to that.
well, you also don't speak giant,
I don't think I do speak.
and they're speaking a language you don't understand.
Hold on.
We can scare them.
Does
though.
anyone speak giant?
I might.
I don't even know.
Someone may be able to.
I speak.
I had some weird language.
I can just never remember where these things are.
Yeah, where's your
It's under, I
languages?
think.
Oh, I know. I
features.
do not speak giant.
Features.
I think. Yeah, features language.
Proficiencies in language.
Oh, I'm Elvish. It's at the very bottom. How did my D&D?
All right. You know what? I want to go up and inspect the door.
Sure.
I want to look to see now that the swell has
don't
removed
speak any
ice
languages.
from on there.
Apparently.
Is there any engravings on this door that or anything?
I don't know if I know language.
I'm saying I don't have any language on mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's been carved. So
Last
there's
page. Proficiencies in
there's imagery of like giants battling against dragons. From the look of the depiction, it looks like it's meant to show like a united front between all the giants. So you see like frost giants, fire giants, they're all fighting together against the common foe. Other than that, that's like, you think it's decorative.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and after like 30 seconds, you hear a voice respond, but you don't know what they said.
Okay. Is there any kind of an indentation or something that represents like a handle that you could use to, and that I might be able to actually reach to manipulate or something like that?
You think with some help, you could probably reach the thing and get this door open.
Lander, can I give you a boost? You want to try to rip this thing open?
When I do this finger thing I have,
Rupoto?
and I point
The
to
door.
someone, they can read it.
Oh, so it's
Anyone
not
read it?
just an ice sheet.
Like if
it's
I write
an ice
something.
sheet and a door.
Yeah. So
I
he
slip it on the door.
I'm sorry.
Swell killed the
Say
ice
it.
sheet, but now we have
Ice
a door.
giant.
that
Yeah,
we
let's
can
do
try.
this.
You wanna do it? Let's do
Or
it.
do I have to like? Does it have to be in my language?
Let's do it.
Or language
I think if we
know?
go in there, maybe not as aggressive and
I
hostile.
figure I can run
maybe we
faster
can-
than him.
I don't know giant, but I know.
I can run faster than Swell.
What can I write in
That's
my
kind of what I'm
language?
thinking too, and I can always turn invisible.
I know I can't see them.
So I'm alright.
Hypothetically, if I can see them.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright.
You've seen them.
He gives me a boostication, and we're gonna give that door a yank.
A tuggy.
If it says pull,
If it says push, they're gonna push.
yes.
Well, first they're gonna pull, then they're gonna push.
What if it says in Icelandic?
It says pull
Okay.
in English on the door. Just do a strength check
English
with
or
advantage.
simple?
Whichever one of you is doing the pulling, I don't know who's kind of boosting the guy.
I'm boosting, yeah, because you're stronger, right?
Okay. Then you can do the strength check with advantage.
10.
To your question, John, I think no. I don't think. I think you have to write the
You
land.
can't point to anyone.
Yeah. 'Cause you have to name you have to name them. 22 will open the door.
Are you going out there?
Anyone.
There's. I'll take one. There's 4 in the freezer. Can you take all of them out?
Need a bite.
Yeah. You want one of those? In the freezer?
Yeah. I think there's a mango wheat beer. I'll take that.
If there's a second one of them, I'll take that.
There's 2 of those now.
I'll grab that
Oh,
mango
okay.
wheat.
Maybe water. Do we have any?
There's the fridge upstairs. Just grab a glass. You know where the glasses are?
Mm-hmm.
Help yourself.
What is that?
This is a. Look at the can. It's an IPA.
Oh,
I know
wow.
that's not your wheelhouse, but like the can itself.
That can
is
is,
awesome.
yeah.
Like that is Vice City, right?
Yep, that is 100% Vice City.
That's the only reason I bought that beer.
Take the gold part. What a blank space on this label.
They make a, what was the name of that? It's like a red beer. I can't remember the name of it. Hold on, take
Dude, I
this.
should rub it. I got all this fat tire still in my house. I like the fat tire.
I bought a bunch of different beers.
good
It's
ale.
not an IPA.
Ales, ales are great.
Well, that's
Ales
why
are my
I mean-
favorite.
I found an ale.
Well, this is a basically a Belgian.
Belgian.
It's not. It's kind of in the essence of a wit, but it's more of a saison, so it's got a little bit more tartness than that. But it's
Yeah.
because I'm at that point where I'm kind of
love my ale.
IPA'd out a little bit.
That's what happens. You get IPA'd out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, I definitely would. Yeah, those like hazy ones. I like hitting them with that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, that's why. I mean, I got tickle parts,
So I
but
took this sour ale.
Is that
blackberries and
hazy?
plums.
Is it?
it's hazy.
No, I can't see it, so I can't tell.
It's not hazy.
So
I
you
also
put-
have
Yeah, the door is
in the
open.
future. I always have. I got a bottle of Basil Hayden.
Shabazz
Oh,
upstairs.
it's one of my favorites.
Charms and hexes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I got you.
That box game is getting out of hand.
I got you salty.
Did you figure that out? I forgot to tell you. There's 2 ones for ice, one's for. But it looks like you figured it out.
I just got water out of the water dispenser.
Okay. Yeah. There's the other. There's another gray knob in the back. It's kind of lower. That gives you ice.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you do ice and then.
Whoa.
The door has opened, by the way.
No, I've got
So I'm trying to think.
Waterloo.
So he was on your shoulders, kind of thing. You guys were
Yeah.
pulling this door. So you're now like, the door opens towards you. I don't know which one you want to open.
We'll
Either
say the left one. Doesn't matter.
This one for me.
Yeah.
So you guys are kind of now like both behind it, and it's fully open.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where Swell and Ram are specifically.
He's
at the bottom
sleeping.
of the
He's
stairs.
napping.
asleep.
It's like a low rest.
We've opened this.
Against the wall. I'm not actually asleep. I'm just kind of like fatigued.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be behind the door as I open it.
Well, we're both behind the door because you're still on my shoulders.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
we're like pulling. There's no way we could
Yeah.
be next to it.
I'm not sure. I think I'm this person.
We would have to be kind of behind it.
I think I shattered this ice like 15 minutes
And you
ago.
can hear the. I don't
It's
know.
been a long time.
The two of you probably can't see at the top of
The
the
gang
stairs
tries
if
to
they're
open
at
a
the
door.
bottom. You can see the doors open, but you can't quite see up in there from where you
Episode
are.
7.
You guys can hear there's some skating noises, and you hear like the, and then some stopping noises, and then it's quiet.
They got ice skates back on?
They have skates on.
They're actually using
Little
the bones
Crude, yeah, the bones
of dire wolves
minority dogs
shaven into.
shaven into skate blades. So now, what would you guys like to do? Swallow, how's your nap going?
Can I see in the room from where
Where
I'm
are
napping?
you?
You can't.
Are you just standing down at the bottom of the stairs, or?
Oh, I told you all about this, and then I guess I was behind you guys.
Okay.
Did you guys go in?
No, we're opening the door, so we're
Yeah.
kind of like still be. It's a huge door.
Yeah.
So we're kind of obscured behind it. You're standing right in front, like looking inside.
I'm sure that the video of us opening the door is probably pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a 30-foot door.
Right.
When they open the door, is there light in this room? I guess I would have seen it as a raven, but
There is some sort of light. I remember I told you about that weird archway with the mist. That seems to give off some light. It's almost like a moonlighty kind of. Like everything has a faint like glow and light to that room.
So
It's
while
not-
Oh yeah, I told you guys about this room.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna full speed run up in there and just slide across the ice towards the room.
Well, while I'm holding onto the door handle, I just want to call down.
And I told him,
call
hey,
him up and be like,
aim for the light.
And you.
And I said,
And he
let's go.
looks up,
And we
and
book
I'm
it.
not wearing any
I'll book
underwear
it.
because I just have my
Got it?
tunic on. He's like, ah.
So you're going up.
Whoa. I looked at him. I said, aim for the
It
light.
brings back memories.
And we go full speed dash
You like that
and
tattoo?
slide across
Yeah?
full belly.
That's my
Towards the
payment.
archway.
That's-
Towards light.
I was doing
And I
that.
said, there's a big statue in the middle. Just try to aim to the right or left of it. So we're gonna
All right.
run full speed and just
And we're gonna
slide.
split around the statue.
And I said, aim for the light. So we're going towards the light.
Let me.
And they hear this too. I don't know if they're
Good
gonna.
Lord, a lot of
but I
just
slide with.
happened. Just assaulting him. with
aim for the
harassment.
light.
But
so
I
like
s-
my picture is.
I slide
As much
in,
as we can slide.
in a ready stance that allows me to slide cancel.
You have Jacques Lavalia still.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
now have
he
like
shifts to a
balls
back position for the
smearing
slide.
along the ice in front of you. You can't probably even see past
I say,
them.
Jacques, let's ride, and we slide.
All right.
So, as because we're sliding together, we're running together.
Yeah.
John's like, let me bring more definition to this slide.
No, I got my 2 daggers out too, so I'm sliding. So if it stop, I can just. There's
Oh,
like
you
my
got
ice.
this.
I can just.
Yeah, he can stop. I provided a caveat where I can slide cancel.
So my 2 daggers are out. We're sliding, belly down or whatever, or on our clutch. I don't know how you enter it.
Jacques' balls are dragging along the ice.
For a turn, I'll let you slide up to your move
Dash?
speed.
Okay.
Your dash.
Because we were dashing as we ran in.
Sure. I'll give you your dash, but once you hit the ice, you don't get, you don't have any traction to keep sprinting. But I'll let you hit that before and slide. You can do your dash speed on the slide.
Damn. So 60 would be.
I got 50.
I would have made you roll for it just so I could see the hilarity of you just barely moving.
Well, you saw us and I said aim it, so I don't know. You guys can follow or whatever, but then we should all dash towards it.
You hit a crack in the ice.
I think our goal is to get to that
Stop
light.
immediately.
Just his face like.
Yeah, I would follow you into the darkness.
No, to the
You
light.
got hit and you go up on your face.
Yeah, exactly.
We're aiming for the
And then
light.
it's your face.
So
It's
you
swell
guys
on
are
top.
both there.
And it's me.
John's the balls.
You guys are both right there.
And I'm broken.
Them two. That's slid.
What are these, 5'10"?
They're 20.
These are.
Yeah, so you only got to like there. That's what I was trying to say. You barely went anywhere. That's why we're
That's 60 more than you guys right now.
We're gonna keep sliding next turn. Because
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
no
It
traction.
says you
started
can't
as
'cause there's no
energy.
traction.
No, there's
An
traction.
object in
Yeah.
motion stays in motion.
There's no
That's
traction.
science class, bros. Physics.
Until
Physics.
friction. Until friction is introduced.
Yeah, but this
No.
is the world D&D. There
And
might not be
heat.
any.
You
There might not be
can't.
any.
You can't walk and pivot on it. You can definitely slide on it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys get to the end of your slide, you
Goo Goo
you
Dolls
can tell
plays throughout the room.
behind the first picture is one of these frost giant adolescents on skates.
Behind what?
Behind this statue here. And he
looks
sees
scared.
you and he just goes, "The Proctatoka!" And he shoots the puck at both of you.
Yeah, but he did a wrist turn and went over us.
Well, we're gonna see what he did, right? He gets a +5. And a nat 1. So he misses, and from out the chamber, you hear the other two laughing at him.
I make eye contact with the other
Do we
two.
have to track a puck, or are we just gonna skip that?
Oh gosh, that's a good point. It's back in the.
Yeah, I make eye contact with the other dude, and I point at him, and I'm like,
This whole time.
"This guy's a duster."
Actually, we'll get kicked off YouTube for that.
What?
We just can't make money off of it.
Can't play music on YouTube unless we have the rights.
You know all that money we're making off the videos? We don't make any.
We'll have to not make that for 1 week.
I gotta call Rach.
All that
This
ad,
whole time, Chris has just been taking all his money. We don't even realize it.
all that ad revenue.
He's got like 1 million subscribers.
He does. I haven't looked at it
Well,
once.
that's a
I have no idea.
Where's Chris? Oh, I had to go to Comic Con actually. To do
Oh, he moved to Malibu. I don't know. I don't know. I guess his job promoted him.
We show up and there's pictures of us are all of our faces. He's just sitting in front of a table.
Don't forget to mash that subscribe button. And when you
just like that,
and when you play D&D, I would never play D&D without my movement glasses. Movement glasses.
Stop. We're not getting paid for that. Why would you even do that?
Let me tell you about the Ridge Wallet, okay?
Roman swipes.
Ridge Wallet. It's got a spot for my character sheet and everything.
If you're moving into a new house, call Profound.
Brought to you by Racing It.
I'm just at Comic Con, there's just a line of kids with like chocolate ball, plush toys on
Oh,
Yes.
my gosh.
lined
Like
up.
those winter hats.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Get on it. We need a plush
Come
toy
on.
company to reach out.
Anyway.
and make these.
Anyways,
Shop.dnd.com. Get your Jacques hats.
I will need
/
everybody to roll initiative.
dirty deeds.
Initiative.
Even us who are not in the room.
Yes. That's a.
No, but we're gonna do.
No, but yes.
These two will. The Frosties will.
Oh, I like that.
Then we're gonna. Whatever that order ends up being, we'll
6.
start the round, and you guys can insert yourselves where you
Whoa,
want
yes,
to.
I can.
And how
Yes, I'm good at that.
Just make sure you
guys want
use
backboard?
KY Jelly.
Brought
Brought to you by.
4.
It's a 6 for me.
Alright, I gotta
4 plus my 1.
Start a notes file.
Your initiative.
I don't even need it.
Where's that 20 at?
I feel like I'm
Might
gonna
not.
ascend any minute now.
You know what? Where am I?
You need to open your 7th chakra.
Definitely.
Alright, so
I hate it.
Ram got a 6.
Yes, sir.
Swell got a
5
4.
plus
Plus
1.
1.
hell yeah.
That matters. Because this
Alright,
other guy might
Black
only
Frosty.
get right there 5.
And this will be. What is my other color? I already
What's
have
there resin in here?
They're all on the floor.
Oh, they're over here.
I don't eat floor raisins.
It's messing with my aesthetic.
Red Frosty. That's a 13.
Now, did the one already go by shooting the puck over?
Yeah, black one.
What's your language?
So he's out.
So there's black, and then where's the other one?
But they're only shooting pucks at us?
You
It's
actually
only
don't know
one
where
puck.
the other two are.
It's only
That's
one
why I
puck.
said this is the puck.
Wait, there's 3 in here.
Yes.
3 dudes.
But given where you guys slid, one of them you could see, like, oh, that's where he is. The other ones you don't know where they are. Alright. Green Frosty is gonna go get the puck.
What you doing?
And that's his turn. Red Frost is now. Green went. You guys can still jump in whenever you
Make sure
see
you don't
fit.
find one.
So you see us just stop sliding.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't mean we stopped, right? That was just the end of our turn.
Nope. Nope.
We might still have
You
momentum.
came to a stop.
You kind of just.
Is the puck a movable piece?
Yeah, the puck is
That's
that
the puck.
died. Red Frosty is like back in this area. You can hear him kind of skating.
I shall call you Wendy.
He's gonna move just to like into this zone here and chill. And then Ram. Will
So
be
you
up
guys see
next.
this 2-1 zone going on here. Probably
Uh-huh.
want to hop in at some point.
No, I'm...
Just let it play out.
Jump in on offense here.
Yeah.
This is a
You
4
know,
check. This is a 4
Pucks in
check.
deep, pucks on net.
I
type
kind of
puck.
see our two characters kind of standing in the opening and just kind of like giggling a little bit. Just
Yeah.
Well,
I can
on
completely
your
agree. I
turn,
concur.
if you want Jock to do something, just let me know.
Dude, you spilled the towel again, man.
Otherwise,
that just, I'm gonna throw that
Hey, you
in
still
the
have that patch,
washing machine
right?
anyway.
Get an
That's
animal
good.
out?
I know. I lost it
Did you?
many
Or
moons
was
ago.
that Chris Estrada?
Brody, come
I
here, bud.
wouldn't insult Jock
Just
by
stand there
summoning
and
another
smell.
animal either.
Ram, you are up.
There you go, bud. Go lay down.
Oh, hi.
Chocolate raisins.
Ooh, raisinets.
Raisinets. Like when you're a kid, like goobers, it's all about the goobers. As you get older, it becomes raisinets.
I don't know if that's true.
I like raisins.
Still don't like raisin nuts.
No? I like to chew.
Rather do goobers.
I like Raisinets.
I like Raisinets much more. In fact, I like Raisinets so much that this episode, I
In fact, funny you brought up Raisinets.
Viper, get over here. Come here.
This episode brought to you
Did
by
giants see in darkness? I
Raisinets.
assume.
with only 110 calories
do I know that?
per 2
Sorry,
tablespoons.
With the theaters opening up again, my
Doesn't say
Like
they
snack
Giant
of
seem
choice
circular?
for the movie-going experience
doesn't
is
say they have.
Raisinets.
They truly are a simple, whole fruit, carefully selected from the California sun, drenched in chocolate.
Thank you, Raisinets.
Thank you. Every time I eat one, it takes me back to my childhood.
It's like a burst of sunlight.
The problem is this is such a big room. If I
you're
do
still playing the
anything,
game.
We're not going to get ad money playing the game, John.
Yeah, you gotta take an
are you
ad
gonna
break.
edit this?
It's an ad break.
Yeah, this is the ad break.
So,
I'm going
isn't it
there.
the red guy's time? Or did he?
No,
was
I'm
that
going.
his
Yeah,
okay.
red moved up there.
Got it.
When I look at this middle statue, and it's 90 feet tall, but is there like is it straight up like a giant, or is there like
I think your
can
6
I
seconds
kind
are
of
about to be up.
move up onto it?
Like, can you try to climb it?
Climb it, or like is there like, I'm thinking like maybe there's a tail, or I'm just, or is it
What's
just
up, Brody?
a straight up 2
Just
legs?
imagine each turn's like
big
playing
body.
perfection.
So
like
he has
playing
this
what?
big
Perfection.
billowy
Mhm.
cape
You only have so much time to put those
that
pieces
goes
in
down to
there
the
before the
floor.
board pops up on you.
So can I just slide to it, or run to it, or how I have to do it
I mean,
across the ice
you think
towards?
with a hot acrobatics roll, you
the
might
cape.
be able to kind of climb up him a little bit. Because he's made of stone, there's probably some chips and cracks where you can find.
I'd like to do that. You
Okay.
said acrobatics?
Yeah.
Aerobics.
You can aerobics check.
Yeah, you have to get physical. Physical.
It's 20.
You're able to climb half of your movement speed up it if you'd like to.
Well, like run to it and then get on it, kind of.
Make a calisthenics check.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. Slide to it, get on it, so that like whatever part of it,
Yeah, and then do a soft tissue injury check.
plus
It's
medicine.
gonna have you out in the next 5 games.
It's just an upper body. It's unclear what it is. Just designated upper body.
That's all I want to do right now.
Alright. Where's my...
But roll for convincing agony.
do either one of you want to hop in
It's convincing.
at this point? Lander or Copper?
I
Does
am
he see
going
us fleeting
to.
here?
You no, you guys
I mean, so far we're in a position of surprise.
don't
Hey.
feel like you need to.
Distract him, throw another puck on the ice.
Or can you shrink or destroy their
Streak.
puck?
You ever see a streaker in a
I
ice
can't
hockey?
do that, but I can. I had two things. I can invoke duplicity,
Get his better.
which will create illusionary versions of myself.
Usually it's with a blanket.
Just one for 1 minute. So I could use it as a distraction, but that kind of seems like it would be wasting it.
Yeah, I would wait until
For what?
I can invoke duplicity. It's one of my
Well-
channel divinity things.
Honestly, I think you just go invisible and just get to the tunnel.
To where?
We don't know where, but that's.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
but
The
I can,
rune
I can only
archway.
be invisible for 1 turn, and I'm seeing a lot of 20-foot squares.
This is a rune archway
It's
here.
only one turn.
It's
that's
only
a-
1 turn.
That's a
It's
magic
basically
rune archway.
that whole thing is basically set up to get me out of a bad situation.
So I say full speed slide.
So you have
aim for the
no.
bushes.
Let's see. No one has any lightning. You can't huzzah or
Well,
fire.
just
you can melt
get
the floor.
Just do a. That's what I was thinking. Just putting a torch up, but that's gonna take a while.
My thing is this: are we going
Melty
in here
ice.
to try to? I mean, they are adolescents, so they might be beyond reasoning with. But are we going in here just with a thought of we're going to try to defeat these guys, or
We went in just trying to get through that door as quick as
Boom
possible.
voice.
Can we try to
Boom
say,
voice.
hey, look, you know what? Maybe because we know that the
Oh, we know
Storm Giant King was
Hexagon
just
there.
taken
What's his name?
hostage,
that the giants need to all hunker down and band together.
It was
King
Hecaton.
Hekaton?
Hecaton.
I don't know if
Hexagon.
I'm going to be able
It's easier to
to
remember.
even partake in this conversation as I'm mid-slide.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, the metagame.
We
is
just
deep, boy.
immediately
You gotta
assumed they were after us, but if we were like,
yeah,
we know,
I'm thinking about
Hexagon.
going in there and just saying like, hey, look,
Or not go.
Hexaton
there's
says
a
here.
war between giants right now, and you guys need to get on the same page.
And Hexaton
We were sent
says
here to tell you that. Yeah.
from Hexaton.
Yeah.
Hekaton.
Hexaton.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
And then I'll
That's
slowly climb down this
That's
statue
what I'm
queue.
thinking. Can we get these? Just
We
do something.
always
Say something to
immediately
get these guys out of
think
here.
people are going to kill us. When
And who
really
the
they could
hell
help us.
comes all the way up here just to play ice hockey?
This might be the only
Rascals,
place to play.
kids, you know.
Maybe it is. But that
Who
okay.
cares
That's
so much
that's
for
in my
shopping
play.
center?
I'm
Play
just
roller
gonna
hockey, you know?
walk in. I'm just gonna walk
And
in.
get Tom Bennett to yell at us. you
I'm
know?
just walking in.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I'm walking in.
Yeah.
I have limited time. My veins are flowing with bad juju. I need to get in
the
there.
ice would cool it down. Probably slow it down.
It probably will. It probably preserve my dead body for a little longer. But I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to approach. I'm going to kind of come in at this angle. I got to get up and. Did you start? That's what that, that's.
I wasn't sure if that was you or
It
him, and
timed
you
so
got
well.
up, and I was.
With you getting up from your chair.
That's why I was like, what's going on here? Brody's coming to sniff it.
What's going on? I heard that came from you.
Excuse me.
I thought it was you. It doesn't smell like
And I'm just going to stand there and I'm going to bellow out.
In what language?
Oh shit! I don't speak giant.
Nope. That's what I was originally thinking.
That's what this character does.
No one in our group speaks giant, do they?
Nope.
All right, shit. We're in a fight, and I'm already in the room.
Yeah, but you know his name.
So,
Maybe if you just yell his name.
so maybe you should just follow through.
Hecaton.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a guess at it and say like, well, maybe these giants also know how to speak common. So in the common tongue, I'm gonna say, we've come here to give you a message.
That's what you say specifically.
That's all I got right now.
That's what we're going with.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm just trying to get right now. I'm just trying to get their
Make
attention.
sure I know what you're doing.
It's just the message before the message.
Yeah, it's the hey, look, because they're probably like, they're playing hockey. The door opened.
We interrupted their game. You know?
And you just hit them with the, hey, listen.
Listen. Yeah, I come in peace.
Okay. The black frost giant will go.
That's racist.
That's so
Next.
racist.
Black miniature on our game board. He will skate over to you, kind of stop, dust you, get you with some snow, and he just goes, "Compte coint."
Cointy conta compa compa.
You see my mother?
He's gonna
And I go like this. I'm like, and I take out my dagger, and I start to etch into the ice a picture of a storm giant
Post-marriage.
taken
Swallowed.
hostage.
Trapped in a boat.
This is going to take me probably about 4 hours to actually completely etch out.
While he's doing this.
Yeah.
As you're trying to like figure out what you're trying to say, the darkest shade of frost giant figure is gonna whack you with his stick.
Okay, I should have taken a ready stance, but I did not.
10?
15.
I think that hits. Hold on. Hold up. Where is that? Where's my armor?
So wait, where is he?
Is there a second thing playing?
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, he went.
And what is this?
He's getting the puck.
Yeah, that was the
That's
guy.
the third
who-
giant getting the puck.
Yeah, his turn was he was skating to find the puck.
Okay.
That ties my, so you hit.
Be 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Ooh.
All right.
And then he looks at you and he goes, Sprinska.
That means pussy.
It means play.
Oh.
They want to go 3-on-3. 3-on-3.
They
Well,
wanna
he doesn't
play.
know about him yet.
We
So
can't play
3-on-3.
then. So I take my dagger, I lay it down, I put both my hands up.
And he goes, Stakoist. And the red one comes up. And they kind of like whisper to each other in some frost giant. And then the red one just goes, yeah, what you want?
He's British.
Takes me a moment to react to the accent. And I basically tell him, I'm like, look, hey,
My mother taught me English to come in town.
we just came from rescuing King Hecaton, the Storm
He
Giants.
spits on the floor. He says, fuck him.
I understand, but right now there is a bunch of people trying to undo the power of the Giants. We have been sent here as emissaries to invoke a unionization of the Giants to fight back and take down these evil forces.
Love a good political meta.
Mm-hmm. War.
Mm-hmm.
No WMAs.
Mm-hmm.
He says, well, who are you going to bend the knee to? Frost Giants, yeah? We're going to be on top next year.
We would like to think that we're going to bend our knee to all the Giants.
That's fucking gay.
What can we do for you to help? This is not a fight just between the Frost Giants and everyone else. This is the Frost Giants and all the Giants are in peril. You guys can work out your hierarchy between yourselves. We're here to try and make sure that your civilization is not put in danger because of your pride.
Who do you think paid to have Hecaton captured?
You guys did?
Frost Giant King.
So why would he send us here then?
Well,
I'm thinking this in my mind.
He probably didn't know. Can I ask why you
What about
guys,
his wife?
you guys paid?
I thought he was the
To have that
Frost
done?
Giant King.
He's a storm.
He's a
giant.
storm giant
Oh,
king.
Storm Giant. Dang.
Pay for what?
You said you who paid for to have King Hecaton captured.
Yeah.
You're
You
saying
have
it was.
to pay people to hire them to do things.
I understand that, but you're saying that the ice giants did this.
Well, I didn't do it, our king did. See, Frost Giants are going to be on top next. We got to get rid of that blithering idiot, Hecaton.
But this is the problem. While you guys are fighting up your little hierarchy, right now hill giants, rock giants, fire giants are all under attack.
What's wrong with your veins?
Oh, it's a magical tattoo that I have.
Oh, this old thing?
Don't worry about that. At any moment, I might blow up into a giant golden dragon, but I don't know. I'm not sure when it's going to happen.
Alright, so why'd you come here? To see the All Father?
We did.
You gonna open that portal? No one knows how to open that.
We're going to give it a shot.
Alright, well, we'll sit here and we'll watch you try. And he and his buddies all kind of gather and they sit on the ice and start whispering and...
Can I yell from the top of this statue? Like,
Sure.
never mind. I don't want to yell.
I do.
Okay. Is it safe? Okay, he's not gonna murder. Yeah, you can slowly start making your way across the ice, scurrying like a whatever
Human?
So I don't know. I guess we're walking towards the portal. I'm gonna slowly get down from the statue.
We've done
Like, do you know
we've
where-
done one
where,
thing. Like we got them to stop
Hex-
so that maybe we
Hexagon's
can all
wife is?
we could then retaliate if
To
he
these-
had to.
British people?
You're asking about his wife?
Yes, I'm coming down.
Oh.
Well, what about Hexagon's wife?
Yeah, so the
Heck-
one, like...
Hecaton.
Hecaton.
They all kind of like, the red dude who can understand you kind of relays what you said to his buddies and they all kind of chuckle and he just goes back, she's dead, mate.
Good. That bitch should be dead.
Make a deception check.
10+.
It's gonna be a crucial plus.
Probably 1 or 2.
Yeah, it is.
Crucial
Probably
plus.
0. Oh no,
Deception?
0 warlock.
Deception is 13.
Okay, hold on, what are their,
On adolescence, I would say.
On adolescence, yeah. True.
Probably
They're
on
like
drugs.
14 years old. Probably just did some skooma.
They whisper again, and he goes, "All right, we'll talk with you, but your friend's kind of fucking gay.
Fucking right, right?
He wants to talk about peace and equality.
Yeah, no.
He probably likes fucking corgis too, doesn't he?"
His mom made us bring him along.
This is my face.
He made us bring him. We don't like him, honestly.
Say,
If I'm being real with you, you can kill him right now. I could care less.
who's homophobic, Ice Giants?
You tell me the truth, you can kill him. I don't even care. And that too.
Have you seen this tattoo?
Yeah. This is gonna be the most edited one I have to do. I'm gonna have to actually
There's gonna be no.
What do you guys think about women?
Respect.
Who's up?
Whoever, we're kind of loose.
I'm just
Very loose.
slowly just barefoot skating my way over to the portal.
All right, let me find the photo.
I've actually used my water skin to fashion some little slip-on booties.
Did you guys see that last Ice Giant versus Hill Giant hockey game? Were you watching that? Over in Schlumberg? It's a good game, right?
Oh fuck, we haven't been to Schlumberg in ages.
Oh, you missed a good one, bro.
Oof guy, he lost his chair in
Oof
Schlumberg.
Oof,
No,
guy.
you can't fist bump. That would break your hand.
Yeah, make a strength check.
Take 2 points of damage for the fist bump.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Just one tear trying to not hold it back.
Yeah, you guys are cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, lost your cherry. You guys are cool.
Who hasn't lost a cherry in Flum?
Notice the way we have the same accent. I'm one of you.
We can all be cockney together.
None of this matches the music. It's just
I know.
Who's up?
We have to go over to the portal. They want to watch us.
I want to try something first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I mount the fire giant statue?
I don't know the best way to. That's what it looks like. There's all these runes on the wall, different symbols.
Oh, it's a Stargate.
Yes. You want to try to like climb the fire giant statue?
Yeah, I want to mount it in the most seat-like position.
With balls still on your head. It's like a triple decker.
Yeah, does the chicken give like him an elevation?
That's
when
what
he's
I was
jumping?
thinking.
Yeah.
Like Fortnite. When he jumps, does he get like an extra little boost?
I mean, no, like more like Link when he jumps off the roof with
well,
the
same
chicken.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You don't
Yeah.
play Fortnite anymore, but
Or
you don't
does
get
it
you
weigh
grab a
him
chicken
down?
and you jump, you float.
Maybe it
Yeah,
weighs
you
him
don't
down
get
even
lift,
more.
You get glide.
There's
Fortnite
definitely-
implemented Zelda chickens.
Pretty much. Yes.
Yeah. There's definitely a
Shameless.
weight to Jarlaxle balls on his, but he can help kind of glide a little bit. Obviously, when you eat his feathers, you kind of float up into the air.
Yeah, you forgot all about that.
If you, according to Jacques, if you eat his pubes, it's a full meal. 1 pubic hair is enough to just satisfy the belly.
Me and Jock, not the fire giant.
Yeah, just do a acrobatics check.
Or eat
I'm
his
pretty
feather and
sure that-
float up there.
He like without even trying has probably ingested several of his pubic hairs.
Right,
Just,
yeah.
They fall off.
In
as
fact,
they-
he's probably throwing up. He's so full.
It's like in his mustache. He's not even sure.
just he's coughing up hairballs.
15.
like it doubles in your
You're able to
regurgitation,
climb
buddy.
up onto the
It's so
fire
curly.
giant
It's
statue.
so curly.
You can see.
Taste.
So
That
his
tastes the
his outstretched
That blueberry pudding.
weapon is an iron greatsword.
So he's holding out an iron greatsword. I want Jacques. I say, Jacques, are you getting any life essence from this statue?
I'll show you why.
He's like, no, it's definitely dead. It's made of stone, man.
You can see that. It's 100% stone.
just the like incredulousness and his voice like, it's made of stone, man. What are you thinking?
I
How you fucking alive?
Is it just me, or should we cut one of their heads off?
Oh yeah, don't you want murder like at all times?
want to get the iron sword.
That's made of stone
That's
Yeah.
7 times your body size.
that you won't be able to hold. Okay, while he tries to do that, we're gonna try to open this door.
Exactly.
It takes 3 turns just to get the whole sword spinning.
Is it removable or is it all part of the statue?
It looks like it would be removable. The issue is that it's got to be several hundred pounds because of how large it is.
How small you are.
But all of the statues, as I said, are kind of brandishing weapons towards this statue. You don't see it, but the large one in the middle, they're kind of all offering some weapon to this large statue in the center.
I want to walk out to the where it is, and I want to strength check, but only to like loosen this thing so it falls to the floor, not to like wield the 100-pound sword.
Yeah. Okay. Do a strength check.
You need a 26.
Can you throw me that yellow? Back to dad.
Come on, dude. Yeah, no, doesn't work.
+3.
Yeah, the backboard's not working for you.
11.
11 will not work. You're unable to.
So while
to
he is still trying to do that, can we try to open this portal?
That's a good question.
So we see these hieroglyphics.
You see, this archway is decorated by these 6 runes. They glow. They're definitely a different material, some sort of like metal, mithril material set in the stone. And then in the archway itself is like a shimmering mist. That's like a thick white, kind of like fog. Yeah.
Do I recognize this language? I speak Elvish.
The giant.
I have no idea what those characters are.
They
look like Celtic.
You think, that it is like the giant script.
Okay.
Hey! Red one.
Yeah.
You're
You're
doing something
busy.
else. You're trying to cut an arm down.
Wait, can you put your hand on the door?
You're busy.
He doesn't even know how anyone opens it. But maybe the right one could tell us what these symbols mean.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
We're
not
gonna
the,
call
not the
him
guy
over.
that's trying to get a stone 100-pound statue.
And you're
off.
friends with them already, so you have to call them
Yeah.
over and say,
Hey, fuckhead. Because we're boys now, right? Like, at least I think so.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, I know what the bottom right one says.
This one?
it says ice.
How?
Says it means ice.
Ice, stone,
Yeah.
fire, clouds, or
You've
sky,
never seen anyone open this door?
storm, and rock, right?
It says this place hasn't been used in forever.
So what are you guys doing here? Just skating?
It's not bad to play a little hockey.
Well, if this is stone, that won't be rock.
Tell him to put
No.
his freaking thing on the door.
I mean, where's...
There's hill. Hill giants. What if we all just we all stand in those places and then offer up a weapon to the
Whoa.
in the middle?
Are there 6 statues? Can you go back to the other one? There are 6 statues?
Yeah, there are.
There were 6.
There are 6
Yeah,
statues.
and there's
There's
6.
one for each type of giant is
And there's
represented.
one in the middle.
So maybe...
And are these runes in the same order as the statues?
If you just turn it this way. There's a statue right there.
I'm trying to think if I can match up like what all these mean. I think it's pretty close to like the English. Yeah, like ice is ice. Where is the?
This is actually really close to my guy. I'm swapping out.
Yeah, so I'm saying that this is storm, fire, hill, stone,
Ice.
cloud.
That might
Oh.
be storm. I think cloud is this thing because they're like white looking fools.
That
This
was-
is definitely
yeah.
fire. This is probably a hill giant. I think That might be ice.
Yeah, that would be stone. Because that looks.
That wouldn't be stone.
Do we get
That
a
looks like
vibe
stones,
that their
right?
order
That
matters?
looks like a whole stone rock in there, doesn't it?
No.
I feel like we're...
The only thing weird, so when you guys are standing taking in these statues, the oddest thing is that the frost giant statue does not have a weapon. Although its hands are outstretched as though it would be holding.
And which one is that?
So,
But its hands
You
are
can
empty.
see it.
can I make Can I perceive that if any of the hockey sticks look like they would be a weapon or of the same size as a weapon?
No, they're definitely not. Like,
Okay.
they're even made of wood.
Okay.
Which one is the frost giant that doesn't have the thing reaching out?
I don't know. I'll say that the order of this
Oh, okay.
does
Doesn't
not
matter.
really matter. I don't know. I don't know which one it would be.
And okay, is this?
Do any of you ice giants have a weapon on you?
They're not gonna be obvious.
If any of you do, set them
They're
on the
made of
ground.
wood. I think maybe one of you should put them in the hand of this guy, or of the ice giant. No, who's the ice giant? This guy
Just the
Frost giant doesn't have it.
or frost giant?
You want me to put my club in his hands?
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
We could also just go through another door too.
no way, man.
There's 4 of the doors here.
He goes up and he puts his wooden club into like the one hand. You can clearly see it's not going to fit into the hands of the statue. And then he kind of, you can hear his buddies sound like chirping things at to him, whatever. And he kind of shakes his head and he's just like, so according to them, the last person that got through that gate used one of the weapons to do it. And that's why it's gone.
Anyway, so I keep working on my strength check.
Was that 9?
Don't you
6
have like a
plus 9,
powerful
or 6
sword
plus
on
9?
you?
I have Dawnbringer.
That like melty ice or something?
I don't know. Should I go over to the portal and pull out Dawnbringer and see if that does anything? I mean,
Maybe.
these guys even let me do that. Like,
Of course.
I'm gonna make my way over to the
now.
portal.
We're cool now, right?
Cool.
We're cool.
Hey!
Yeah, you.
Excuse me,
you got
mates.
Akuma?
Can you give me this sword? I talk like you. Be a mate.
He tells one of his buddies to go over and they wrest this sword out and they get it down and it kind of takes 2 of them are holding it. Bless you.
You open that. It is open.
Do we see any action from the door
He's got it locked.
like this?
no,
Any-
you gotta push the pins in.
No, the archway does not do anything, but they have the sword down.
Upon visual analysis of the 90-foot statue, are there...
Thank you, sir.
Right, there's an offer. They're offering swords, and
it's
we
coming in
believe
now.
a sword was offered. Are there slots or keyholes or entry points for weapons on the large statue?
On this drum? Is that what you're referring to?
Like, where would they be offering them to?
You don't know. There's nothing on the large giant statue in the center that would indicate that would receive anything or whatever.
Can I go? Oh, are you doing something?
My last request is for you to plunge the sword into the relic wall.
You've changed your voice now again.
This is just to fit in with the joints.
No, that's different than when you were talking about a minute ago.
Aye,
Yes,
it's the
that's
same
different. No,
accent.
it's not. That is not. You're.
Boy.
This is the puzzle we can't crack.
I want you to plunge the sword into Uvar, the symbol on the gate. I talk like your red friend.
So he hits Uvar with the sword from the fire giant statue, and the rune kind of glows a red.
A red.
Right.
Is there a fire one? It's not a fire giant.
Any sign that I could jump through the gate while that rune's glowing?
Just do it.
Kind of flashes red and then goes dim.
It's like you got the wrong code.
Can I be by there and like they've been skating around, you know, like maybe there's chunks or just like even the frost and grab some and put it, just like press it onto the ice one, like the symbol, like literally just ice or frost or shavings, just with my hand.
It doesn't do anything. You get the same red flash and then.
It's great. And then can I just put my hand on the actual portal?
Yeah, so your hand goes through this white mist, and it feels like you're just touching stone beyond it, but you can't see your hand.
But I'm not getting hurt.
No. It just feels like solid stone.
Okay.
What symbol flashed red?
I told you
threw ice
about
on
my
it?
push-ups.
So he put ice on
The ice.
eyes,
Just with my hand. Just
and then you stab the fire giant sword at
Uar.
Which,
And that glowed red for a second.
Also
as everybody knows, means to bluff.
Oh, maybe. Can I stab Ild
To blade.
with the fire sword?
Yeah, the one guy goes, and he hits it, and it glows blue.
Oh, dick. I can't read.
Does it stay blue?
Yeah, and suddenly through the mist, you can see a room beyond the mist.
I go in. I enter.
I'm in.
I'm running. I was already there.
Yeah.
My hand was already kind of.
I'm in first. I'm in first.
No, my hand was already.
I'm
kind
in
of
first.
Let's all run in.
Remember when my hand was through the mist? I'll just put us on each one of us.
La, 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 la.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah.
When you can figure out the puzzle.
Yeah.
I figured the puzzle out.
You figured it
Did
out.
you?
Did you?
How do you think we got through?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. You
Yeah,
could
maybe
have just
a
said
little
it.
bit of assist.
Yeah. Well,
It's not a very good puzzle, to be honest. It's basically just a trial by error puzzle.
Everybody was like,
And technically, like
Andy,
you already went, so it should
what-
have been all of our other
what are
turns
you doing?
too.
Why are
know?
you trying to get that sword down?
You know what I'm saying?
swell.
That's also part of this. Anyways, we
Meanwhile,
walk through this other room.
through the freaking gate.
Yeah, through the archway lies a hexagonal chamber. The walls
Hexagonal?
are hexagonal.
Hex.
Whose walls rise 50
Hex.
feet
Hex.
before tapering to a 90-foot high apex.
Hex.
Standing in the corner of each room is a life-size statue of a giant holding up a heavy iron lantern with one arm raised. Each type of giant is represented. Who cares? A cold, magical light radiates from each lantern, illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it has been here for some time, preserved by the cold. Next to the body rests a giant frost-covered morning star.
Next to the body.
Yeah.
Raise
The body is
Next to this giant corpse in the center that's kind of frozen by a thin layer of ice, there's a large...
But we can
like
see
a
the
mace.
body.
Yeah, you can see it.
like it's under the ice.
Yeah.
Let's get the ice off of him first, and then I can raise the
Well,
dead
can
on
I
him.
look? Can we? I mean, do we recognize the body? Is it a giant? Is it before you raise it?
Yeah.
It
Can we
looks
tell
like
what
a-
it is?
It looks
Is
like
it
a
Jason
cloud
Voorhees?
giant.
Cloud
and he
giant.
definitely looks dead.
When he can I go back there for a second? When he hits the thing and we go in, do the adolescent giants like say anything?
They're
Oh, shit,
they're
they
all
got it?
freaking out. Yeah, yeah.
Do they follow us?
No.
Can you
Can I?
re-describe this
I'm
for a
gonna.
second?
I'm gonna
What
try
is
to
it?
shatter this ice.
So each of those things is just another statue depicting each of the giant race types.
From the other room.
But these
Same ones.
orange circles.
Anyone?
I think it's just supposed to be a round
Or whatever.
base.
Oh,
They
okay.
sit.
Whatever. Chris, you good?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Andy?
I want to karate chop the ice full blast.
Well, I just wanted to make sure all of these 6 are the same 6 from the other room.
It's not the exact same statue type, but it's like
but
it's
a
the
fire, an ice, a hill.
Same. Yeah, it's all
Yes.
of the giant types. Or
And then, but this middle guy is that what the me looking at this cloud giant from the other room? Does it kind of look similar? Was that a cloud giant
like
in
it's
the
like
middle?
The same guy.
In the middle
No.
of the other room.
No.
Okay.
Go boy, go boy.
There was a cloud giant statue in the previous
Gotcha.
room, but it was one of the regular. Like,
Now, I don't know if I should roll a
It's
history
not
check
true.
or what,
Everything
but
he's telling us is false.
do I know cloud giants?
There's six. There's
Do I know
six.
cloud giants? Like,
yeah.
There would have to be 7.
are they friends with storm giants? Just in my past life, can I roll a history check or?
I mean, so like none of them are really friends. There's just a giant hierarchy where it's like you have storm giants are the top of this hierarchy, and they kind of keep all the other ones in line because for
Is a cloud giant second?
yeah, there's like a tier
So
list.
if we
Cloud
unleash
giants
him-
are the worst.
We could friend him too.
I just
We gotta
karate
play it
chopped
off
the
both.
ice with a 9.
I love how the storm giant is like the top of the top, but he got killed.
Just
We got paid somehow, yeah. Maybe he got paid off by this guy, and then his wife
No.
froze him.
Your
'Cause he's a
9 does
storm.
not break the ice underneath. But you do notice that underneath this dude in the middle, there's a big white. There's like a big white symbol painted on the ground
But we can't.
beneath him
Tell what it is.
on the stone floor.
And
There's
does that
some sort of
symbol look like one of the symbols that was above the archway?
No, it just looks like a bunch of eyes.
Can I quickly just do a glance around the room?
Organ.
Not the statues, but just.
Yeah,
In
everything
general.
else here is
What's
just,
up,
it's
Brody?
just smooth stone.
Oi.
And the floor is still ice. The whole thing.
Yeah,
The whole room is still ice. Yeah.
because it's just a thin layer.
And no other doors, I assume.
Correct.
Is the portal behind us still blue?
Yeah, you can still see through it back to the room that you were in before.
We can see through it. We
Yeah,
can see
you
the.
can faintly
we can
see
see the
that
adolescent
room.
giants. What are they?
They're
just
all just
staring?
kind of standing and staring through the gate.
I mean, I guess we kind of light a torch and just put it towards the ice.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you
I have a
can.
torch in my bag.
I'm gonna sit and light a fire because 1, I'm cold, and 2,
My feet are kind of getting. So I'm putting
Right.
it towards my feet.
Let's thaw this guy out.
yeah, see if we can start there.
Yeah, so you guys can all like torch up. 40 minutes later, you kind of melted down everything, and this guy's definitely dead.
I just want it just into his mouth.
He's exposed now.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's exposed. You can see now more clearly that white symbol on the floor. It's a giant circle, and inside of that are a bunch of eyes.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, like not
Yeah,
actual,
actual.
Detached
Oh.
eyeballs.
like just painted.
Painted.
Oh, painted.
Painted in there. It looks
Oh.
like an intricate design of just eyes.
Ah. They're watching.
Like detailed? Like, are they looking at something? Or are they just like
it
hieroglyphics?
looks more like like symbolic.
What
of-
color
of
are
something.
Oh wait, let me just before I do this. I know there are some restrictions on spare the dying. Let me just.
See, but maybe he's just frozen and his heart's still beating slowly.
Are you frozen?
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So I'm assuming this works. Because he still has a body, he just has 0 hit points. He's dead.
Make this
Do we want to spare
advantage?
a cloud giant though?
No, you gotta twist out. Get the twist.
I don't know.
Get
I
the
mean,
twist at the top.
Well, I'm saying let's
Yes.
let's
tight in
Did
my
you
thaw him
feel
first?
my
right. He's
maybe
on
check him for if maybe he has something.
my bicep
That's
torn.
right. If not,
Yeah,
yeah.
you wanna
I
start
mean,
by
bicep
now.
fully unthought. Is he
Oh,
fully
yeah,
unthought?
I'm about to make another
Can
strength
I
check,
check
son.
him? He's got anything on him? Weapon?
I'm about
like
to make-
a note in his pocket. Maybe.
Well, maybe I'll make
something
a
carved into anything.
So when
wisdom saving throw.
when you inspect this dead cloud giant, the first thing you notice is like really the only armor that he's wearing. He has like normal just like leather stuff on, but his chest plate is like extremely decorative and fancy looking. The morning star that is next to him looks like that was probably the weapon at the frost giant statue.
Can I take that?
Legendary?
If you can carry 700 pounds, you can.
Oh, so wait, the
What's the
morning
weight limit I
star
can
was
carry?
the
You're
one,
probably looking around 500 something. And that includes all your other gear.
and this creature is. Oh, you already identified.
Can't
as
just
cloud
carry
giant.
500 pounds.
giant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what if I carry 700 but become encumbered?
Dude, read the player's handbook. Like the average player, the average like humanoid sized person can carry like 500 pounds.
So it's just his plate,
That
his
seems
decorative plate,
entirely
his
too
morning
many.
star,
Yeah.
and that's
So
okay.
hold on.
There's nothing. There's no note. There's no.
For him to be frozen in the middle of all these statues,
And when you touch him,
and he took the weapon from the previous area to come in here, Don't you think that means something like bad happened? Like he
Probably.
got frozeified.
Well, especially if the frost giants were behind the ones that kidnapped King Hecaton.
Right, and
or
he's
whatever.
frozen in the ice. This kind of seems like he got frozeified.
That's why I want to wake him up to see if he has
Your strength score times 15 is what you can carry in 5e.
John, when you touch him, this is a really big detail. When you touch him, you can slowly see a blue shimmering coming off of his body. And the rest of you see that a spectral spirit comes out of this corpse and is now kind of standing in the room.
It's a blue hue.
Kind of just looking down at himself. And then he notices all of you. And he goes, I'm dead, aren't I?
No, man.
Not technically.
No, you look great.
Yes.
Not technically.
I say you are in fact dead. What are the secrets?
Tell me all of your secrets.
How did you die?
I'll try. Spare the dying.
How did you do it?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we can barter with him.
He says, my father. He killed me.
Hexaton?
No.
His father's gonna be a cloud giant.
Yeah.
He says, I came in here with my father.
What's your father's name?
Because my father was seeking favor from the All-Father.
Is your father the Cloud King?
Is your father the All-Father?
No.
What's your father's name?
It's just my dad. His name was like...
Do you have any idea how long you've been dead for?
So he was sacrificed.
Technically, the All-Father is all of our fathers.
Do you know why your father was coming in here in the first place?
To seek favor.
He was seeking favor, and he was seeking an answer to 3 questions.
Oh.
And what he learned from the All-Father was that he would never earn the favor of the Giant Lord.
Do you know those
But that
3
I
things he was
would.
asking?
So he killed me.
Did you hear him when he asked them?
No.
Oh, but you would. And so he killed you.
It's like a moral here.
So
Somewhere.
if he
I don't
would
know.
earn the favor
Just in the book. I don't know.
of the giant lords, wouldn't we want to like be friends with this guy?
Do you know where your father was going after this? Before he killed you?
That's a good question. Why did the father kill him? He thinks that by killing his son, that maybe that puts him next in line to receive the favor. Not
He
realizing
says, out
that's-
of jealousy, he fought me when he learned that I would receive their favor, but not him.
You
And
lost?
I lost.
Doesn't sound like you were favored.
He says anyone can ask the All-Father questions here.
You where? In this room?
Speak.
In this ring.
Speak aloud.
How do
No,
I?
no. Do you know
Anybody
how to
can
cure
ask.
a deadly disease?
Anybody can ask whenever they want.
I
All
just
I have to do is
asked. I
ask
already
a question.
asked. I already asked.
He says,
Do you see Copper's blue veins? Purple veins?
Is that your question?
Yes. Do you have...
To the All-Father?
Waste
No,
no,
he's
he's
asking- I'm
he's
asking the
him.
whole thing.
This
Do you
guy's
know
not
if
going to
you're-
have the answer to
this ghost of this cloud.
He said the All-Father's going to know.
No, you just have to ask the All-Father. Just speak out loud to the All-Father.
Oh.
And don't ask him if he can see veins.
Well, yes. I'm just asking...
All-Father,
in
can
general.
you cure him for us? Will you cure him for us?
No, bro, I'll make you a turkey.
Everyone changes their voice when we ask.
Will
All-Fathers.
you cure?
Oh, great All-Father.
But doesn't that what we expect the All-Father to sound like? He probably sounds more like
Well, I don't know.
No, it's the answer
anyways.
to the first question of 3, which has been asked.
What?
What?
Can you hear?
Preface the question with, "Oh, All-Father, you are beginning one of the 3 questions. The answer to your question
Which version
lies."
of it?
The last one I heard. Can you cure his disease?
Yeah, will you?
Yeah.
You asked a yes or no question.
No, he said,
No, I
will
said
you?
will you?
Which is yes, he will, or no, he won't.
Followed by an action.
Your answer lies on the island of Chult, in the city of
Chort?
Omu.
wait,
Chult?
Chult, isn't that the place we blew up with bombs?
I think so.
It might be.
That was
No,
on that
Chult
tunnel
was-
fire as we were leaving the
Chult
boat.
was a different.
Isle
Yeah, it's a different thing.
of Chult.
But we did bomb it and set it on fire and drove away in
Was
a
that
boat.
Chult though?
I think it was.
That was Salt Marsh.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Chult.
it?
Chult was the one.
I
That,
Chulted.
Chult goes way back.
I Chulted so.
All Father, when will I lose my virginity?
Alright.
Kidding! Cut it!
I started.
Action.
All right, so this is like Simon says. So like we can discuss our questions as long as you don't preface it.
Yeah, just hit pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a meta.
But also, we could also
Yeah,
just
pause.
ask this guy instead of asking Allfather. Just talk to him, because also we want to get him on our side.
I'm gonna find a
Like, as soon as
legendary.
we say, "Hey, if we spare you
What
from
were
dying,
the
will you?"
questions that your father asked? What were the 3 questions your father asked?
Or was it 3 questions? Okay. Well, my father was most concerned about whether or not he would ever become king of the Cloud Giants. Okay, which the answer was no.
Wait to be king.
The second question was, how do we usurp the throne against the Storm Giants?
It's classic. This is a classic 19th century build.
And he never got to a third question because the answer to part 2 was that I would become the king of the Cloud Giants,
And so
to
you
which my
bowed.
father freaked out. He attacked me. I lost and died. And I've been here probably for the last 200
That's
years.
perfect. So
Don't
if we
you
heal
think
him,
it's-
he gets an
I'm
extra
saying-
question.
Well, no, don't you think it's
He was in that
it's
group.
fate that we came?
I
here?
don't think I can bring him back.
You're still supposed to be king. That's
You,
why
like,
we
read the
are here.
description of the.
Potentially.
If we
It's
spare
a
you
living
from
creature,
dying,
so he's been
you become
recently
king.
knocked to 0 hit points. This
Will
guy's
you
dead. His spirit's out.
help
I
us?
can't bring him back.
it's your destiny.
Who's winning the fight right now with the Giants? Or the Storm Giants still on top?
TBD. They were. We kind of helped the Storm Giants, but we're friends with both. So, like, you know.
We kind of swing all the
We
ways.
also know the Ice Giants.
No, but I'm saying we can spare you from dying. You can become king of the Ice Giants,
He says,
Cloud Giants.
he says, you can try, but I'm not confident a spell can bring me back.
And raise the dead. I'm not sure if I have that ability to. That might be in my. I haven't prepared that spell, so that would be cheating.
Or if that doesn't work, obviously
Oh,
your
Cholt.
spectral being is
I
here.
just want to see if that would.
Stuck here forever, I'm afraid.
You can't leave that portal.
Most likely not.
What question would you recommend we ask of the old?
Would you say it's 1 in the stink and 2 in the pink, or 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink?
Is that to the Allfather?
No,
Cloud
it's
Giant
to
women.
the Cloud Giant.
Cloud Giant women have no stink.
Oh, Kim Jong Il. North Korea. That's what we're dealing with.
They all smell like cotton balls.
Okay. All right.
That's at 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
so there's
29
no
minutes.
possibility of me bringing him back.
But he would say, I
No.
would ask
I
for
can't.
whatever information you most desperately seek.
Gosh darn it! I don't. That was useless.
Well, we need to know where.
I'm gonna ask the
One-
Allfather where the
Stop.
super
No,
lady
no.
is.
The Storm Giant's wife is. That's where he sent us here. He doesn't know where she is.
Do you know how long you've been dead?
200 years.
You can smell it?
Okay.
That's impressive.
That is.
That is impressive.
He knows like a
I was
dog.
gonna- I was gonna say, like, what year did you die? And we could tell you what year
Guess
it
my
is, and
height.
then-
Guess my height.
Nah,
weight.
but okay. Yeah, I can't bring him back.
Guess how many things I'm holding up?
Can't smell that, huh?
3.
You see 4? 4.
C4?
So he doesn't know much.
So this guy-
Yeah, he's a dead copy.
We need to ask questions that
Where's
progress
the sword?
this
Where's the sword?
campaign.
Where's the sword?
No.
If
These
I
can
get
be
a
The
like-
Storm Giant
These
sent
can be
us
dirty,
here.
gun-related, anything you guys want.
How successful is Pen 15 going to be in the next 10 years?
Don't
This is not the Oracle. This is a freaking storm giant ghost.
listen.
know.
I'll ask one.
He said ask any question.
Listen, I'll ask one, and then you can ask the last one.
What? Not to Allfather.
Yeah.
No.
Never mind.
Can't we just discuss what we want to
We're
know
going to
first?
discuss here.
Yeah, if you have 2 questions left, and when you begin the phrase with "Oh, all father,"
We need to know
you are then asking the question.
why the Storm Giant got captured
I want to
and
know
where his wife is.
What do you think it was
Basically,
about
Do
you
we care that much about that?
That's the whole reason he sent us here.
that made you
No,
worthy
he sent
to
us
be
here
king
so we
and
could
not
figure
your
out how to
father?
save him.
Yeah, we already
Save who?
did that.
We figured
What?
out how to save him by
Cure
going
his
to the
disease.
Isle of Cholt.
We just need to go to Chol.
Yeah.
But I'm not
Yes.
going to
Do
Chol
we really
without
care?
a legendary gnome dagger.
But I want to know, like, from,
Well, he wants to know where his
from the
wife
ghost, What do you think it was about you that would make you worthy to be king and not your father? Do you have any guess at that?
We're just bonding with a ghost
Do
right
you know
now?
where your father is right now?
Ghost bonding.
Hey, we're gonna be dealing
Where
with
he
giants
was
later.
off
I just
to
want to try to
when
figure
he
out
killed you?
how to.
He says he has no clue.
Okay.
He will say my father owned his own floating castle.
Do you know where?
Could be anywhere.
Floating.
Moves. Just moves. Cloud giants are sky castle folks.
Have you ever heard the name Jarlaxle?
He's still alive?
Debatable. Maybe. Do you know him?
Does he have lung cancer?
Just heard it.
Has he been smoking this whole time for the last 200 years?
He's a lunger.
I know he's a dark elf, so they live.
All right. Do we care about the backstory
The second
for
question.
for the storm giant?
Yeah,
his wife.
At this point, I think
It'd be
we
good to
got
know in
everything
case we
need to
run
get, right?
into him later in the campaign.
For the sake of favors.
Yes. So he stays on our side.
All right.
Oh wait, is
Correct.
Is this guy's dad still alive?
You guys are gonna have
He
to do
doesn't
it.
know that.
You guys are gonna have
Yeah,
to
we
do it with
checked
one
that.
question.
But I mean to stay in favor with the storm giant. Because he doesn't know where his wife is. Maybe he does. Maybe the Allfather does. Allfather definitely does.
Well,
And that's why he was captured in the first place.
the three guys outside said that she was dead.
Yeah, but they're also kids.
They're
You know
also
what I said when I was a
kids,
kid?
and they might be
Lies.
taunting, but I feel like we're spinning our wheels.
Oh, Father, please bestow upon me a legendary sword.
Stole it.
Stole.
Stole it.
Stole.
Stole it.
Can't let him get it.
Stole it.
He doesn't grant wishes.
Stole
He
it.
answers
Well,
questions.
there is one question left, right?
That's it.
What just happened?
I don't know.
We didn't actually.
That actually wasn't a question.
It wasn't. It wasn't in the form of a Jeopardy.
Do you want it to be? I'll answer it.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't a question.
I'm gonna answer it. He prefaced it with, "Oh, all father."
Gosh darn it.
If you seek a legendary blade, fitting of the most mighty of warriors, seek Amber Temple in the desert to the east.
Did you bring your thing? You writing this down in your D&D book?
Seek the Amber Temple in the desert.
You can remember that
To the
4
east.
weeks from now?
What
was the first place we gotta go?
Alright.
Where's the first place we gotta go? Where's the first place we gotta go?
Wait, how did we get here?
The storm giant sent us the
Yeah, the coordinates.
coordinates.
We flew our airship.
We showed up here.
We get the sword.
We walked in.
We go to Chult.
But didn't we leave
We
the
profit.
hot air balloon?
We bang
in the hot
around.
air area?
Rufio.
Yes, we.
Yeah.
The storm giant is still near our airship.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
how do we
above
phrase? How do we phrase our final question about the wife? How do we want to phrase
Do we
this?
want the wife?
Hey, listen.
Natty, what
no
do you got?
stink? I mean, come on.
It's true. No, right.
Let's add another. Let's just add
Well,
another
she's a storm
freaking.
giant, so she might have a stink.
Let's just
Cloud giants, no stink.
let's just stir it up.
I'm just
brother.
saying, if we leave this place and get back to our storm ship, or airship, and the storm giant's there, and we're like, oh, we have no information for you about you or your wife or anything, he's gonna be like, well, I'll just kill you.
I'll ask a question.
No,
We already did.
no.
We actually ran out.
I'm cooking on a good one.
I think we should ask about his wife.
Go ahead.
I'm asking the group.
I'm okay with
I'm
it.
about to ask the Allfather how
No,
to
no,
usurp
no,
the giant
no.
throne.
No.
Myself.
We're not
I'm thinking
giants.
campaign-wise here.
I think we can figure out the wife question.
I'm also thinking campaign-wise.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if he asks a stupid third question, and we leave this room and go back to the airship,
My
and
third
the storm
question-
giant goes,
Puts us in charge of the universe.
We're not giants.
I'm moving out of Pen 15 into a giant castle.
Swell. Ask the Allfather how big his dick is.
yeah, that's Jarlaxle, or that's
Jacques LeBall.
that's Chocolate Balls.
I can just imagine there's like this giant.
We have two,
throne,
right? We have.
But they
he
have
can
to
get
bring this
cured-
tiny chair over for the gnome that is now the king.
We have two, right?
It is
Of
right
the
in front of this
giants.
giant.
Listen, there's a lot of
We
irony
have
to be
two
had.
right here. He can get himself cured at Chult. We have the great weapon at the
Amber Temple.
Amber Temple.
Desert
That I
Beast.
use to usurp
How does that-
the giant throne.
Well, I guess that gives us two options because we can cure him or go there for our next campaign or next thing.
Right. Next
So the
sesh.
third one would be
I don't know if any of us can usurp the giant throne.
That's what I was
because we're not
saying.
Giants.
We're not
This
giants.
is important because this is literally giving me the 3 possible directions of where we're going.
exactly
Right.
So
Listen.
our third one, we have 2 right here.
We can just ask the Allfather
But
how
we're
to
gonna
do it.
We're gonna have
He
to
can
cure
see
him.
it all.
Wait, I get his
We
point now.
could ask all the spices in KFC's chicken.
We could.
That's true.
But
That's a good
to,
one.
an-
What are the
to,
12
to,
spices?
to Swell's point,
I can,
Or
if we know
what are the 24
the
flavors
key,
in Baskin Robbins?
if we are the holders of the key, we become very important people
Yeah. To
What
get
key?
murdered.
Which key?
to the giant community.
you gotta spend money to make money. Let's ask the Allfather how to usurp the throne.
We can use that. We can use that information for the rest of this freaking campaign to cast the giants against each other. You don't have to tell me right
We
there.
could ask
I'm
what-
just saying, like, if we know, we are all of a sudden very
What are
high,
each
we have
giant's
incredible
Deep
information.
and darkest secrets.
I'm on board with Swell.
What is going to be the best seller at Pen 15 nightclub?
That's true. Because really, we have to think about our main goal, which is a profit at Pen 15.
Exactly. Like, which
Like,
recipe will sell us the
water
most?
deep milkshakes or
What's the
whatever we
next
call them
drink?
are not going to sell forever. You know,
Which cryptocurrencies are real and which ones are just scams?
honestly, that would be the best.
Or if we get it now.
What happens if we create our own water deep?
If we just get it now
cryptocurrency?
on AskCoin.
Ask the cash.
Wait, is Asscoin another thing?
Deep coin.
Yeah.
Ask the coin.
Australian Safe Shepherd.
Ask the coin.
Andy, ask whatever you want.
Ask.
I'm
ask
over-debating.
Ask away.
Go ahead.
I think this would be good for
We
us.
have your mission, and whatever Andy says right here.
Oh, Allfather. What is the path
To righteousness.
that a band of
Ask
brothers
him.
can take
How do you get to heaven?
to achieve
How
the
many
throne?
licks does it take to get
Oh.
to the center?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's see.
Right now.
The giants.
Kill all the kings.
Nice question,
Worst
you
answer
idiots.
ever.
Way to go, idiot.
Worst answer
Wow.
ever.
Cool.
Of which there are 6, I
Six,
presume?
yeah.
The most obvious answer.
Yeah.
I don't think
How
that's
do you become the
obvious.
king?
Super
How do you become a
obvious.
godfather of the mafia? You gotta start killing people, right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I think we start at the bottom. I think we take
Who's
out
the bottom?
The hill giant.
Are they?
Yeah, we already know.
I don't know. Storm giants might be less.
It's
During the
history
water.
check. History check. Giant order.
I don't think we could have even beat the adolescents in the
We,
other room.
we couldn't.
Bro, you didn't even let me. I had just the spiciest of moves that I was about to unload. I got a 5 on my history check.
All right. Let me see if I can remember. I know it's Hill Giant at the bottom, and then I'm pretty sure
That's all we need to
it's-
know because that's who we'll go
Oh, okay,
after
but
first.
do you know off the top of your head, hill giant, like what their health hit points are? Like 500?
the Hill
Bro,
Giant?
No,
we'll
it's
start
not that
there.
high.
We'll level up.
It's Hill Giants. To the
I'm
left,
gonna get
then
the
it's
sword.
Rock Giants. Then I believe it is.
We'll cure him. We'll
We gotta cure him.
Cure
first.
him,
We gotta
get
go to Cholt. Then we gotta go to
cure
Amber
him.
Factory or
Get
whatever.
the sword. Usurp the throne.
Cholt everywhere.
But we gotta keep our storm giant that we were friended with on our side until the end.
Pen 15 is pennies to running the universe.